generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey,
It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
what keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Oh, look at me. I'm retarded. I'm a globe.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, even your year. But I'll be there for you when the road starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause I'm there for you too.
The whole system is designed to disconnect you from your intuition. Why? Disconnected people are easy to manipulate. Everything from sunscreen to politics to the food industry. It's all designed to disconnect and manipulate you. We are in the middle of a war right now, but it's not a traditional war. It's a war on consciousness. It's a war on freedom. This is the time to listen, not to the news. No, your intuition, your gut, your heart. Love is the greatest weapon against darkness. How do you love more? You begin by loving yourself. How do you love yourself? You listen to the messages your body is telling you.
Nobody is coming to save you. Get up. Be your own hero.
Slaves used to work all day, every day, with no pay. But they got free food, water, and shelter. Today, we work all day, nearly every day, and we get paid. But the money we make, we spend on food, water, and shelter. We're still slaves. The only thing that has changed is the illusion of freedom.
I'm jealous knowing we found something so loud of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground when you say you left.
I'm scared, Dad.
Do you trust me, son?
Yes.
Come on, son. Rule number 1, never trust anybody.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
I am struggling extremely with mental health issues. and I am trying to do that whilst being FTFE. And unfortunately, talking to flat earthers is quite painful.
All right, thank you, Craig.
Riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home.
Law. Nowhere in nature or in a controlled environment can we ever produce a volume outside of containment.
What's that?
Gas been seen or
what's that, brother?
Esta es una historia triste la que le voy a contar. Una historia triste la que le voy a contar. No tiene doble sentido, no vayan a mal pensar.
Chicken, banana, chicken, banana, chicken, banana, banana, banana.
I remember when I lost my mind.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind, coming to you from the heart of dystopia. And I've got some great people already in the audience. We got Roger Ledbetter back here. On the weekend, I'm a living on the way. Right? We'll get this guy up here. Let's see what's up, bro. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, there he is. What's up, Raj?
Hey,
Raj,
Dave.
what's happening?
Not much. How's the Thanksgiving going so far?
Oh man, great, man. I went to Chili's and got fucking full rack of ribs, man.
Baby backs?
Yeah, baby. I brought half of them home. I'm gonna eat them later, man.
Nice.
Maybe while you're having your D-Man appreciation show or whatever. I got that.
Yeah, it's a week. It's the D-Man week. It's appreciation.
It's D-Man week.
Yeah.
Well, so what? How did this come about?
I don't know. Just an idea. You get them every once in a while. Like, yeah, that'd be cool.
You got to do something, man. Because look, this is the world we live in right now. This is it right here. Look at this.
Live in a country where a man off a porn star while his wife was pregnant and he was still elected president. You live in a country where a man transitioned to become a woman after winning a decathlon in 1980, and then after doing so, runs over someone, kills them, runs over a second person, and 4 months later is named Woman of the Year. You live in a country where a man spends 15 months in prison for securities fraud. In a movie they make about him, he punches his wife in the stomach and then kidnaps his own child. And all of you love that movie because I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. It's the Wolf of Wall Street. Who is the face of prison reform in the United States? Who is it? It's Kim Kardashian, who made a tape, is the face of prison reform. If you don't believe me, Google right now Kim Kardashian standing next to President Trump having legislation signed while she's in the Oval Office. She made a tape where she was having sex with Ray J, and now she's getting legislation passed, and you're worried about a meme that you're supposed to post.
Well, where's the moral in that?
Right?
There are none.
We have no morals.
What's up, Roger? Hey, Shifted, how you doing?
So what's going on, brother?
Good, Sav. How you doing?
Well, pretty good. Just watching everything unfold the way it gets to be really predictable. There was two National Guard supposedly shot in DC today.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Now they're trying to blame these people that came out and told the soldiers that you don't have to follow illegal and unconstitutional orders, which is true. It's 100% true.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I know as a former soldier, they gave us a class on that. We were trained on that. And that wasn't sedition. Right. But that's like, what if Donald Trump says, look, you need to start shooting people that are doing such and such, shoot them on sight. Well, first of all, National Guard are not law enforcement.
Right.
Because they're not even bonded for that fucking activity. So what's he doing? You're not supposed to use the military as a police force.
Right.
In the first fucking place. They're wanting to blame these people like Mark Kelly, the fake astronaut who is now in the Congress. Yeah, acting. Blame them for this death of these two soldiers, National Guardsmen. And it's like, how is that their fault? You know whose fault that those National Guardsmen were shot is? It's Donald Trump for putting them in fucking DC or wherever else to be acting as police.
Yep, you're right. 100% right, Sof. 100%.
You stole the thoughts out of my mind, Sof.
I mean, they really try to shift shit around and gaslight people, but man, hopefully people are bright enough, and I'm seeing by you two and a few others here in the chat that, hey, they are, nobody's buying their fucking script. I think they're worried.
Yeah, they are worried a little bit. I wouldn't say a whole lot, but a little bit.
Well, they've always got the NPCs, but the NPCs are just their programmed to go with the system anyways. They're each one of them. If you think about in the Matrix, the training that Morpheus was given to him, he said that Agent Smith can morph out of any one of those fucking NPCs at any given time.
Yeah.
You're right.
Right.
And that's what we say. That's the Karens, right?
Yeah. The Karens, the fucking Chads, yeah, all that shit. Yeah.
Well, Chad's been around for a long time. There's always been a Chad and a Karen.
You put something on, well, it's not so bad anymore, but it used to be shit. You'd Agent Smith would pop right out and say, "Hey, did you know that the Earth's flat? Fuck you!" Whoa, dude, that escalated quick.
Yeah. That was like 2014, 2015 type of shit that you would get. Yeah.
See, when I first heard about it, it started rolling past me a little bit, and I was like, okay, this is just some kind of a LARP, and I didn't pay much mind to it. And actually, I thought it was kind of cool because it was really pissing some people off. And I was like, wait a second, these people actually really believe this? I was like, really? Now, as I've stated before, I was a big, NASA kid. I loved the space program and all that bullshit, And when it came down to it, I said, well, shit, I can debunk this easy. Right. And I started trying to. And the thing is, you have to go into it unbiased. And I'm like, wait a second. Do I really know that? How does anybody know that? And you start looking at, okay, well, how did they get this distance? And you look into it and I say, well, wait a minute. You'd have to know the distance of that in order to know that distance. So how can you use that?
Yeah.
And I started thinking about it. I was like, holy shit, man. And then just the simple shit. Like I couldn't believe I'd never thought of it before. But the whole idea of gas pressure, fluid pressure without any kind of containment, specific volumes of fluids without physical containment, that's not possible.
No, it's not. And, say what you say about Eric Dubé, but his 200 proofs, after about 10 of them, I was like, yeah, no, this is bullshit.
Well, see, there's where you can find the idiots. The idiots will attack Eric Dubé's character. They don't refute his proofs. They don't refute his evidence. They just go, oh, look, he's a yoga guy. Oh, he lives in Thailand. Probably got, it's all character bullshit because they can't debunk it. And that goes with anything. I listen to a lot of different people. The talking heads, all of them, all the talking heads are actors on the stage. That's why I like to listen to see what they're saying. And there are times they say things that I agree with or that I find informative. Doesn't matter who they are or what political affiliation they have. And then there's those ones that are pushed out there like they're somebody and they're complete fucking idiots. And I'm like, you're supposed to be somebody and I'm listening to your information and I'm like, at what point are you ever going to pull your head out of your ass and realize what's actually going on? I can't believe that they're out there in the forefront.
We've all been waiting for that.
These mainstream people that are coming out now and say, oh, this, that, and the other about, fuck, did you know that that Vince Foster was probably murdered by the Clintons or they had him killed? No fucking shit. No, I've only known that over 30 years.
Hey, Sof, Sean Hawkins is in the audience saying he's refuted all of Eric Dubé's proofs.
Sure he has. You haven't refuted anything, Sean Hawkins. Why don't you come on up here and prove your globe to us there, Shawnee boy? The link's pinned right up there in the chat. You seem to be quite active in the chat. You can click it anytime you want. If you think that the Earth's a globe, come on up and prove it. I don't see it.
No.
Physics shows that it can't be. And I don't give a fuck what you think you look at in the sky. That's the thing that cracks me up. Oh, yeah, the Earth's a globe. Really? How do you know that? Well, look up here at the sky. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, so what I found is that I get comfortable and start using the vernacular that I did, and they'll draw you into these conversations, and you become complacent. And I'm not going to do it. I'm going to buck it because there's no evidence for any of their vernacular or any of their fantasy land.
I don't give a shit what you want to construe your misinterpretation of perspectives or whatever else you want to do. The bottom line is the physics of water do not support your fucking claim.
Right.
Gravity is the most unscientific theory that there is, and it's just duct tape to hold your fucking bullshit together. You might as well say a magic wizard does it, because you have as much proof of a magic wizard as you do gravity. You cannot reconcile the violations of the first law of thermodynamics imposed by gravity. All force requires energy. Energy is not perpetual. Where does mass get the energy to create a force to move an object? Where does this come from, and why does it never run out? You can't answer that. You can never prove gravity is the observed effect. And the one big thing you do is you take a big container, and create a very low pressure system, what you consider a vacuum, but it's not a vacuum. It's just a very low pressure system. And drop a couple of objects from a few feet up in the air and say, see? And I'm like, well, you know, the only thing that you changed, the only thing that you modulated was the medium. Let's go the other way with it. Instead of making it less dense, let's make it more dense. Let's see what happens as we increase the density of the fluid medium, because let's face it, there is never a situation where an object is not subject to a fluid medium.
Can we be honest? And have we ever had an intelligent conversation with a Globie?
No.
I can't say that I have, and I'm not trying to be biased.
No, I take that back. There was a guy came on from Facebook about a year ago, a guy named Ken Reynolds.
I remember Ken.
Yeah, and listen, that was a decent discussion.
Although he
wasn't a turd, he didn't act like a turd, nothing. He was pretty good.
He did that. He did say that the propulsion on the Blackbird, or the the SR-71 or SR-72, it was like rocket propulsion. I'm like, nah, that's the only thing I disagree with him on completely.
Right.
Yeah, but everything else, but he did say we need to take a physics course, and he was definitely pushing the mainstream, like gravity, the whole 9 yards. But he was a decent guy. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Sean, come on up. Here's what you got to understand, Sean. Sean says, "Oh, you're too much of a coward to back your claims." I don't have a claim. I have a fucking observation, asswipe. You have a claim. Okay? You don't observe a globe Earth. Nobody here does. Okay?
Why do they resort to calling us cowards? That's my question.
Because they're cowards. It's called projection. It's called projection. It's real easy. Look at there, Sean. Oh my God! Look at Chad. And he's probably on a. It looks like is that a new MacBook or something that you're using?
I haven't opened it yet.
No.
Oh no, you haven't?
No.
Oh jeez.
No.
Scared to. The boxing. Aren't you about half afraid to throw away the box that shit comes in?
Yeah, no, right.
Made so well and everything.
That's probably half the cost right there.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said. This phone came in the box. I was like, I felt bad about throwing the box away.
I know. It's crazy.
I still have my iPhone box. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do too.
Came down good. Oh, this is really cool too, because see, it's let me put it up here where you can see it. See, this is the new case I got for it.
I got the same one.
Yeah, does it close? Does it close?
Yeah, it's just a little bit different, but yeah.
My camera closes. See?
Yeah, yours is a little bigger, but yeah.
Now, you guys are fancy. I don't have a case like that.
It was cheap. I think I got it on Amazon for a couple bucks. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what this was. That's what this was. This was only a few bucks online.
I got this for like $5. This one, but you can see right the camera is. It's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 13. What do you got?
Hey Sean, why are you on here as
I got
Sean
an 11.
Hawkins? Why are you on here as Sean Hawkins instead of as what that fucking thing?
Rock,
Sergeant Rock.
I don't know.
He's got multiple sock accounts like they all do.
Yeah, he's been demoted. He's now private parts.
Gomer pile.
Gomer
And I-
pile. Beetle,
But
Beetle Bailey.
no, I had a bunch of crap going on. It's supposed to have a big snowstorm here this weekend, so I was out messing with the snowboard, make sure that was running good.
Oh yeah.
And then I was sealing up some of the windows and stuff for any drafts. I mean, not that it probably needs it, but I do it anyway.
It must be cold there. I'm
It's pretty cold.
Sean, the link is in the chat. Here, I'll even put it down here for you too.
Oh, you don't want to
come up here and prove your positive claim of a globe Earth, be my guest. But
It's
keep
the
in mind,
same.
you're going to have to reconcile the basic physical impossibilities using the scientific method. Okay, so there's the link right down there in the chat. It's up there in the pinned section of the chat right now. You go ahead, have at it, and I would love to see your proof and reconciliation of physical impossibilities imposed by your globe Earth belief. I am really looking forward to that because so far no one has been able to do it. In fact, Toon left a column of air over here the last time. So I don't know. How do you have a column of air?
The only thing I could think that would be anywhere close to that is a tornado, but outside of that, that's still not a column of air either.
Well, you think about this. You have a column. Does gas have a shape? What is the shape of gas? What's the shape of water?
I'm going to be honest. I've never seen the shape of gas ever.
Level.
Ever.
That's not a shape though.
Do you like my shirt?
I'll give you a hint. It takes the shape of its
whatever object it's in.
Container.
Oh, I got Eddie Banjo's 16 emergency flights on right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Explain those, Sean. Come on.
You get that. He's got a
wait, I can do it for him. I'm going to steel man being Sean Hawkins. It's refraction, you retard.
So refraction makes the distance of emergency flights and where they land work? I don't know.
Of course, you illiterate fucktard. Look, it's gravity. Look, I can't even dumb myself down enough to be him. That's just fucked up.
The only thing I didn't buy off Eddie's merch site was a refurbished. Sorry,
refurbished what?
Gleason's map. He refurbished some, and he made them more clear. Add some things.
Well, I think that was really interesting, and I've been looking some more into that. I'm gonna we'll do some more on it. Where that information we got last night, wasn't it? Luke brought that, didn't he? Somebody it was about the land of Jesus.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And that 3-hour time difference, and there's something about the Diomedes too. And I need to, but if you can, we're told that Alaska and Russia, you can see across the fucking Bering Strait at it. But think about it. What if the people in Alaska are looking and thinking that they're seeing Russia, but they're actually seeing the east coast of whatever landmass they're hiding? And vice versa, because you can only really see it on a clear day.
Yeah. Well, there may be another thing to that. The North Pole, actually, there's a 480-mile gap in Mercator's original map in the center, and it's been excluded from more recent maps. So there's a little circle in the center of the North that's not really on any maps. So that would make it wider. Yeah.
Where's Sean? I thought he was going to come up here and prove his glow.
He doesn't look anything like Sean at all. I mean, I'm serious.
He does the same thing every time. He just hollers at you guys and then takes off.
Runs.
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking ape.
That's a coward, dude. That really,
right.
Yeah. Well, he looks like Darwin's pet. So.
He's like some kind of a little, like Gargamel. Right? From the he's always trying to eat the fucking Smurfs and shit. Gargamel. No way.
Hey, Saul.
I
had just clicked on the stream and I heard you talking about Dubé, and I totally agree. Like, I recommended hundreds of people to Dubé because he's so good at flat Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you hear globetards, you know what they say? Oh, Eric Dubé's been debunked, but they never say like how or point a link or whatever. Never. There's never been debunked. 200 proofs. If one of them is true, There's no globe. Boom.
It's like this thing. It's like I'll say, well, show or cite the experiment that proves that gravity can contain gas, that it's sufficient for holding a specific volume of gas. And they're like, it's been proven. They're like, where? Where? Well, I already told you. No, you didn't. You didn't. They just lie. They just fucking lie. And the thing is, who are you trying to fool? You, me, or yourself? Because you certainly ain't fooling me. You think you're gonna trip me up on some bullshit like that? That ain't happening, man. That ain't happening.
They're gonna trick themselves into believing it, I guess.
Well, do they really believe it?
Well, no, but yeah.
No, they don't. And that's why they fight so hard, because that's their fucking job. That's their duty. You mean to tell me these people that they're on Facebook 24/7 on all these different flat earth groups and doing all this shit and fighting against the flat earthers and all this other fucking shit, or doing it for entertainment? When do you fucking sleep or work or take a shit or anything? Right? Come on.
Well, I actually did a shift today. I worked, and I actually took a shit last night. So,
Dang, that's been a
You know,
while.
even with the debate channel, modern day debate, it's like as soon as they just became recently big, they stopped doing flat Earth debates. Boom. You know, it's like they shook hands with the devil.
They're a biased platform anyway.
They are.
Yeah, they went full blown.
Yeah.
Hey LJ, what's up with that softcore porn you sent us last night?
Softcore porn? He sent it out.
Hey,
that
man,
movie. He said it had some titties in it, man. That was more than titties in there.
It was wild. How far did you get into it?
I watched the whole thing.
Oh, you see that part where she was just taking a walk and she almost got arrested just because you're walking?
Yeah.
What was the name of this movie?
Things to
Look at
come.
Roger. You want to see the titties?
Yeah, exactly.
They show
Things
fur.
to come.
They show fur.
From 1967, I believe.
Can you
Things to
believe?
come.
You think all the things they censor on YouTube, and that's literally like a softcore porn almost, right? It's wild.
And it's been free on YouTube for a minute.
Yeah.
And if I were to show it, they would give me a strike.
Don't.
Oh, Wesley came over to my stream the other day, and he came in the back, and he got mad because I covered Craig's. I told you this, right? Didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a fit about it, and I'm thinking about it. He claims to be like this super Christian dude. Why would you defend an atheist fighting? I don't get it.
Listen. This is exactly why I don't adopt the label of Christian. Okay, is because Christians have given that name a bad name. They've given Christians a bad name. Okay, I don't want to be associated with them. Okay, I don't want to be associated with these fucking Zio pigs, these Judeo-Christian fucks. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Okay. In fact, I don't want nothing to do with anybody's church. I don't want nothing to do with anybody's church. I go to God's church. God's church is wherever you make it. It's wherever you're at. It's wherever you commune with God. That's it.
Well, that's
your own personal relationship. You know, you don't need a special building to go see your mom or dad, do you? No. You can hang out with your dad whenever you want.
That makes you almost what Christians are supposed to be.
Go. Well, God forbid, right? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And that they right away start engaging in some kind of fucking idolatry. Oh, look at the cross. Let's have this cross. Let's put a dead guy hanging on the fucking thing. You know, it's like, why don't you focus on the message? Why don't you focus on the resurrection, not on the death? Why are you always focused on the death? Because it's a black cube. That cross is a black fucking cube. And the blackness is the dead guy on it. You fold it up, it's a cube. The Jews' little fucking hexagram, it's a cube. You turn around, look at the Islam, it's a cube. It's to keep you in the fucking box. It's the black cube. And it's a trap, man.
You're right with that idolatry. Like, I got a lot of good Christian friends still. There's still a bunch out there. But they tend to idolize a lot. They'll idolize a pastor. They'll idolize Charlie Kirk. They'll idolize, they always find these individuals to idolize, and that goes totally against the Bible and, the message and the word and all that. So, that's where I butt heads with them a lot. Like, I don't understand how you can, idolize people like that when you clearly aren't supposed to be doing that.
That's a cult-like behavior, isn't it?
Yeah.
And cult of personality, they worship the people, not the message.
Yep.
Well, for my instance, in my personal experience, I don't think they're in a cult, but they're just.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, they get caught up in what everybody else is. It's I don't know. It's more of a trend than anything, or just they start believing because other people believe in it, and that's wrong too. But you know what I'm saying?
If we didn't have media, though, you wouldn't have these people pushed at you, would you?
What's that?
If they didn't have any media to like put these people out there in front of you, you wouldn't be idolizing them. If you actually just met them in real life,
I think they go in with with the right intentions in their heart, but somewhere along the way it gets convoluted.
I guess I would call it programming. You might say people are programmed, but young to worship things. I guess to a point.
Yeah.
TV, the magazines, media, everything puts these idols in front of you all the time. So you develop like a personality like that. It's like a disorder almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Herd behavior.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Is that Satan?
Wasn't that from what you may call it? The Passion of Christ?
I think it was.
Is the volume supposed to be that low?
Yeah, ain't no good.
Okay. All right, no big.
Oh, it's on his media player. That's what he's playing.
Gotcha.
Well, it's real low on that too. It's just rap. I thought it was pretty cool, all the different memes that come up. Yeah. I had some other stuff.
Picture speaks 1,000 words.
Oh, I know. What was that? Oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'm going to play this because this is perfect. I haven't played this in about a year, and this is pretty decent. Let's see this. Yeah. Okay. So this is a great song.
I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. For we are opposed around the world a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on public means, on infiltration instead of invasion. The whole new world, the whole power, they lift the point, let them go. They said they'll go is the everyday shift. Control the whole society. I am the guy, the devil's falling, love in the summertime. Oh, yeah, yeah. And I'm unified. I really know so unified. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You were born on the garden of I was doing little bloods. I was in the garden just having a laugh. Till I was gonna pass my head. Hey, do you want some more love? You get your little one of two ways. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Saying I feel like the whole world's begging me to leave by the bone of all my enemies. Till the light washed over me, till I let the light wash over me. Saying I forgot the whole world begging me to leave by the bone of all my enemies. Till the light washed over me, till I let the light wash over me every day. We were going in a direction that was irreversible. This was not an election. This was a revolution. This was irregular warfare at its finest. We have what we call citizen journalism. We have an army of digital soldiers. You're here because you've made a decision about something in your life. You can't sit back. You have responsibility. We must. You have to fight for this country.
That's one hell of a rabbit, dude. He was standing on his hind legs, walking around.
They gotta match him up against that rabbit from the Holy Grail.
Oh yeah, he's vicious.
You've seen the movie, haven't you?
What's that?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I haven't. No.
Oh my god, that fucking movie's hilarious, man. It is hilarious. They go to this cave. They're supposed to fight this beast that lives in this cave and shit. They see these bones all strewn around and shit. Then they go down there and there's just this rabbit, this little rabbit. And he's like, it's just a rabbit. They go down there and the rabbit attacks him and starts killing everybody and fucking biting their necks. It's jumping up and biting them on the jugular veins and shit. It's fucking hilarious, man. They're like, run away, run away.
You know, that's something I'm interested in is like, what has happened to Epstein Island since that whole thing transpired? Like, does anybody own it now? I mean, not that I know of, but if nobody owns it, like, there ain't people interested in still like going to find out what could still be there, or who might be there.
Who took possession of the El Zorro Ranch?
Yeah,
New Mexico. And they're I think, keeping everybody's attention on this fucking island. People are completely overlooking this ranch in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And I think this dude was doing some kind of like bioengineering experiments on people and shit there too. And I think that's what this is going to lead to as well. Because listen, trafficking people doesn't just include sex. Okay. They love to get everybody in their mind about sex with everything. Okay. That's the lowest point of that's your base animal shit. Right. Yeah. And they keep you in that lower state right there thinking about sex. Okay. But human trafficking involves slavery, on a labor level. It involves organ harvesting, and there's big money in that. Big money.
It all makes sense now, Sav. You just brought it up. Campbell's soup. No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The McRib. Come on, man.
The McRib is so fake. It's so perfectly 3D printed. I haven't had one in years.
3D printed. They molded that out of human meat, man.
Dude, when I worked at McDonald's, I actually saw you see them uncooked, and they're actually purple and almost green in color, and the texture is almost silicone. Yeah, it's just it's not real.
Yeah, you don't want it's like, they say, this is what the cannibals say, right? And that human flesh tastes like really, really good pork.
I didn't know.
Yeah. In fact, the cannibals of where is that? Someplace in the Pacific, they refer to the white man as long pig.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yes, it's and they also say you have to cook the person really well, or else you will become them. And I started thinking about that, and I was like, oh man, I've heard that people that get like a heart transplant and shit, they have memories and talents that belong to the person, the donor of the heart. It's like, what the fuck? I heard this one guy, he met the parents and he recognized them before, right as soon as he seen them. And they were the parents of the guy who donated a heart to him. And so he recognized them immediately and even had some memories. So, I think a lot of that there's a lot to be said about the heart. I think this is one of the reasons that it's exemplified by, religion so often, especially like with Jesus. How many times do you see Jesus with the heart, always with his heart? And, there's brain cells in your heart. They found that there's more communication goes from your heart to your brain than from your brain to your heart. We have an electromagnetic field that extends out with a radius of about 3 foot from our heart. It's less than a foot from with your head, with your brain. So we've got a lot focused into the brain, and we discount the heart. We just think of it as this thing that pumps in our body that squishes in and out, a valve. And it's more than that. It's more than that. And I think, and that's where you get your, isn't that how you feel your intuition? Don't you feel it coming from there? I mean, I know I do. That's why we say my gut feeling,
Even like animals, like I think a lot of lions, when they get a hunt, they go for the heart for the most times, I believe.
I got a question for chat because I'm interested anyway. So
Okay.
every time you bring up these people like Epstein or whoever it is, everybody's always got to point out it's like they're all actors. I'm not saying you're wrong, okay? I'm not saying they're not all actors, but do you believe that human trafficking and CP and all that exists? And if so, if it's all these actors, then who is perpetrating these acts? Just out of curiosity, you can't have it both ways. I'm just curious, who do you think it is? And like I said, I'm not saying you're wrong by any means. I believe a lot of them are actors too, but I'm just curious.
Well, who do they usually sacrifice to or sell their soul to for fame and fortune? There's your answer.
Yeah.
There's your answer. And of course they want them to indulge in blasphemous things.
Yeah.
That's part of the whole deal. See?
I just think they can be both, right? That they can be actors and terrible people too, as well. Yeah, sure, they're putting on an act for the whole stage or whatever, but I think they do devious shit besides that. But I'm just curious. I'm not saying that anybody's wrong or anything. I just would like to know what people's opinions are.
Amongst themselves, and to each other, they're still going to have that nature to squabble and fight amongst each other, but they're still part of the same evil cabal.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, they're of course within that little structure, they're going to bite each other and kick each other for favor over each other, just like you would in any kind of well, that's how corporations work. Dog eat dog.
Yeah.
And that's why I say that song by Pink Floyd on the album Animals, smoke a joint and listen to dogs. And tell me if that doesn't put it all in a nutshell to you right there. That's a great album, man. It was way ahead of its time.
Yeah, I like that one.
Well, Cubby, you got my curiosity up, so I looked up Epstein Island now. See what's going on.
As far as I know, nobody owns it, and there's been talk of certain. I know that I think he was just joking, not another actor. Don't get me wrong. That Joe Rogan had been talking about purchasing it just as like a joke or something. But I'm just curious. It's more curiosity thing. Like I said, I have no clue what any of these people are or what they do. I'm just, I kind of want to get people's take on things. So I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong.
That's a whole nother set on this world stage. They've warehoused that for the time being. Nobody's asking much about the fucking island anymore. See?
But like you were saying, Zorro Ranch and all that, do these places not exist, or
Well, wasn't Gene Hackman like a neighbor to Zorro Ranch? In his
Was he
ranch?
a neighbor? Yeah, he was a neighbor. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's supposed something about tunnels that led from his house over to Epstein's.
Yeah.
Imagine
They shut that up quick.
And this is all hearsay. I get that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. There's got to be some truth to certain. Like, I get that stories can be made up, but even if they're made up, they had to have had some semblance of truth to them somewhere.
Right. Well, it's like I say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's a lot of smoke, there's a lot of fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of fucking smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There is.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that a large amount of kids and people, really, adults too, that come up missing every year and are never fucking found.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I know. And who, like if these people are just actors and they're not, what people believe they are or want to believe they are, then who's doing this? But yeah.
Well, it's the name of the island officially is Little St. James.
Little St. James Island, yeah.
And it looks like Buckingham Palace has something to do with like who owns it. To
Imagine
a point.
that.
That
currently.
makes sense. You know what? That would explain why Disney Cruise Lines was dropping people off there and using it, because Disney's owned by the Crown.
There
you go.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of names mentioned in this article that I would never suspected right off the bat. Stephen Hawking is one of the first people they mentioned right off the bat.
Oh, sure.
Lawrence Krauss, the physicist. Yeah. I mean, like, serious. Why these?
Stephen Hawking. That was just for a freak show or some shit, man.
That was sci-fi.
Dude, do you really believe that dude was smart and shit?
Sean
That was
Hawkins.
some sci-fi BS.
Just instead of calling him Sean Hawkins anymore, just call him Sean Hawkins.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I call him.
He might not be so bad if he wasn't such an abject creep, but he really is, and I feel bad for him that he's got to be like that, but he does, I guess. What's his truth? Truth is the way 80. Please ask Saab to play this. Well, how about
right.
I ask you? I'll look and see what happens here.
Saab's channel, let him do it.
Yeah, man.
I ain't got no strings on this. I just make.
Oh, Lord Almighty! This might make the beginning sequence of my show. This looks. You guys are gonna like this. Who is the best female bull rider? You guys ready for this?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, baby.
That's totally real.
Who's riding who? My work got a new sponsor.
Ready?
Wow.
Sit down deep and hold on. I'm ready.
Whoever does this is retarded.
Ready, Dixie?
8 seconds.
Look, come on, whoa! Whoa! She's off! Over that rope, girl. Deep seat. 8 seconds, baby! That's all we need! Jake's coming! Let's go! Jake! Stay over him! Keep hustling! Halfway right! Whoa! She's off! Pick up, pick up!
Oh my!
I love those 8 seconds. I'm telling you.
Listen, I saw some girls riding a mechanical bull in Vegas at this bar, and all that happened was their titties come out. That was kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was a big thing down in Texas. They got those all over the place.
Yeah,
they have them on YouTube live for like hours of girls just riding electric bulls.
It's all right. It's all right to like titties,
Oh,
It is.
Is it?
Should be.
It's all right to have bitty titties, even if they smell just a little bit of shitty.
It's all right to. It's all right to question those that don't.
Little bitty man with a little bitty dick, little bitty woman with little bitty tits. 'Cause it's all right to have a bitty titties. I ain't supposed to do that. That's bad.
Oh,
that's all right. We're crazy.
I've never caught myself looking at anybody's titties.
Never cut yourself.
You're Superman.
Yeah.
Gotta get me some of them glasses.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, where you can see right through.
With X-ray vision and things are looking better all the time.
I think it's a compliment, is it not? I mean, if you get caught looking, like to me,
I
but,
think
Oh yeah, yeah. I like it. I'm a
Hey,
fine
Sav.
connoisseur of breasts of all sizes and shapes. Well, in most of them, some of them, it's like, put that away, roll that up, and put it away.
I don't discriminate. I used to have a T-shirt that had like all the different kinds, like
Oh no,
but
that's a conversation starter.
yeah, right.
Sav, I was gonna ask you. You heard of course, Fittest Flat Earther. We make fun of him. But what do you
Yeah.
think of when he claims they have like drink BLOOD or something else, and they get younger? What do you think about that claim?
I don't know, man. There was one I just watched a little bit ago that was talking about what the fuck is her name? Anne Hathaway, and her husband looks like, I guess, William Shakespeare. And
Oh.
he was married to an Anne Hathaway that looks a lot like her. And I don't know, man.
Well, I got a good video. Hang on, let me grab a video. If we're gonna go down conspiracies and rabbit holes, I'll do one about Erica Kirk since that's current.
The one where you get younger, it is pretty interesting.
Well, we know that the aging effect is they consume blood. Okay, there ain't no other way around it. They consume blood and primarily the adrenochrome of children, and it does seem to be kind of a youth serum that prevents them from aging. I mean, look at that Abramovich broad. She's like 70 something years old. She only looks like she's about 35 or 40. It's like, what the fuck? And this goes way back, especially amongst the elite and the royals. Elizabeth Bathory, she was a countess from the Gotha Saxe-Coburg line, the same one as the current king. Originally from what we know as Transylvania area. And she was arrested because she was killing her handmaidens, young girls that would come to work for her and take care of her needs and everything like that. She kept employing them, and then nobody would see them anymore. And she got caught drinking their blood and bathing in it because it helped preserve her youth. And this is like back in the 1500s, 1600s, something like that. So this has been being done for a long time. And like we were saying earlier, where there's truth even in myths, right?
Right. I gotta add this
stories
really
about the vampire who stays the same age always, and he doesn't age, and he has to consume human blood. Of course, they soften it up, make it that it's only adults, but it's really the kids. And they put these things out there in plain sight as myths and fables. Jack and the Beanstalk, for instance, the giant who wanted to grind the bones of the man to make his bread and all that, showing cannibalistic nature to them. Shit's right out there in front of your face all the time, and there's always some truth in fiction. And we know that there's too much fucking smoke regarding this adrenochrome. It's got to fucking come from somewhere, man. And there again, throw it right in your goddamn face.
Hey, speaking of Sav,
the movie Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Dude, that's right out in your face. What were they doing? They were going out. Their job was to go and scare children because they captured the fear from the children to run their world, didn't they? That's what they did. They left, and there was Easter eggs in every one of those fucking kids' rooms in that movie. If you look, if there's not a soccer ball, which is what supposedly the molecular makeup of adrenochrome looks like that, but it also looks like a rabbit. And a lot of times they use a white rabbit to symbolize that.
Yeah, like the Matrix.
Yeah. So this shit's like right in your face. Even
It's
with they
been
even
there.
had the one-eyed symbolism with that fucking monster. I mean, this shit was right in your goddamn face. And people say, "Oh, that's a cute little Pixar movie. We're gonna take the kids to and shit." Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're telling you what they're doing right there.
Yeah, it's not some innocent Pixar film.
No.
Right. Dude, like, so the most famous anime right now, they just came up with another movie. It's called Demon Slayer. And
Yeah,
that's the whole
K-pop,
anime.
right?
Yeah, it's actually a good one to watch. And you know, like the whole thing, it's like right in front of us, like you're saying, Sav. Like they literally the strongest demons in the show. They've been drinking like humans' bloods for thousands of years,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they put it in their face, like right in their face. Most famous anime.
Yeah.
Here's the
Millions
thing.
of watchers.
Think about this. Think about this. All right. So we've already gone over the idea of like, okay, there's like thousands and thousands of people die annually around the world, right?
Mm.
We don't see graves reflecting this. We don't see cemeteries reflecting this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can go and look at the obituaries in a newspaper in every town, right? There's literally, thousands of people that die every fucking day. So what are they doing with the bodies? We've already
Right.
gone into that. And the McRib comes out. No.
Dude, Sob, that's
I'm telling you, I'm convinced. But
Something's
then,
up.
yeah, I mean, okay, so like, think about this. All the time, people are going and donate blood to the Red Cross or
Yeah, I was
whoever,
gonna say that.
right? Donate blood, and blood has an expiration date on it. Okay, which means that they're not using nearly the amount of blood that is being donated. They have a surplus of blood, which is all the time there's going to be blood going bad. Millions of gallons of blood going bad, supposedly. What are they doing with it? Or dispose of it. Have you ever seen a tanker truck or something that was like a blood disposal unit or anything like that? I've seen plenty of septic trucks.
Yeah,
Never
you see a lot of those.
blood disposal tanker or anything else like that. So what the fuck? So that came to me, and you remember the movie Blade?
Yeah.
They were getting their blood to drink from the blood bank, but this one rogue guy, he wanted to hunt, and he was going against the council because they were saying that'll bring people against us and they'll try to hunt us down, and we don't want to do that. So they were getting it from the blood bank, and they were pissed off because this guy was actually going out and hunting humans and, drawing questions and shit like that. So I'm thinking to myself, these vampires, man, literally.
Yeah.
Are they drinking? We're donating blood and they're drinking most of it. Sure, they use some in surgery and shit like that, and it can be a life-saving deal, I guess. But there again, you got that logistics problem. I always look at the logistics of an operation like the Holocaust. That's what convinced me, first and foremost, was the logistics involved. The numbers claimed in the logistics, and I start looking into the numbers, and nothing fucking maths. Nothing maths. Same
logistically impossible.
Bodies, same thing with the blood. It's like, come on,
They
man.
have the blood, and we have the Gatorade with the red 40s.
Oh, man, I don't know. This is kind
Dude, stop. Going back to the cemeteries, I can count how many cemeteries are in my county, and it does not look like there's more tombstones.
No,
yeah.
Think about this. Have you ever seen a brand new cemetery? I'm 60 years old.
No,
I've never seen a brand new cemetery. And I've seen a couple cemeteries where there's maybe just small, and there's a lot of room still into it. And you go and look, and the newest grave is like 1981.
It looks the same, dude. I lived across the street from a cemetery, actually, and it looks the same as it did in 2008.
I wouldn't say cemeteries for sure, not, but I've seen a few mausoleums and like memorial walls, not necessarily in the ground.
Right. But they all look
traditional.
They all look the same. It's just nothing's changed.
Not just here too. I've been to like 5 or 6 countries, and even there, I haven't seen any new graves, and like even other states here.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? Like where are these people going?
But back to your thing with the put it in your face there, LJ. Have you ever seen the Dark Crystal, Jim Henson?
Oh yeah.
Where they used
No,
to
I'm
steal.
gonna
They
look it
used to
up.
steal the essence, right? It's the same concept. They steal the essence to get that to make themselves younger again. There was that, and Google, right? Their GPU, their graphics performance unit, is basically called Adreno, right? And what is their browser called?
Chrome.
Adrenochrome.
Mm.
That's awfully interesting, I
Well,
think.
bro, what did you think of that movie from yesterday? The
Oh, it was crazy.
Things to
It
Come.
was wild. I
50
liked it.
years ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's stuff like that they way back then they knew.
See if you
Man,
can
yeah,
find
stop. You
one.
gotta watch it.
Yeah.
See if you can find one called Flesh Gordon.
Oh, jeez. Oh, speaking of which, here I'm gonna put that link.
Sci-fi softcore porn.
There's that
Right
link of that.
Oh
Eric
no.
the Kurt thing. I put it in the regular chat.
There you go.
Flesh Gordon.
You say sci-fi softcore porn?
Yeah. It came out in the
1974.
70s. Came out in the 70s.
1974. Oh
I
my
wonder what
god.
Debbie's up to these days.
So bad.
Doing Dallas? Yeah, she's probably doing
Well,
a
she's got to have
nursing
moved
home.
on from Dallas by now, right?
You remember there was
Debbie does Dubai.
Debbie does the nursing home. She's got to be like really
Oh,
old
there you
by
go.
now. That's all right. She's still kicking it, I guess. What about you? All right, so you remember
Debbie does cutter.
There was a movie called Deep Throat that came
Yeah.
out, and it was Linda Lovelace, right?
Mhm.
I guess she had quite a talent. And her cousin was in my platoon in the army in Germany.
Huh.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. He'd get mad if anybody was watching a movie with her. So I'm wondering about, speaking of actresses.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, this is all right. So how long ago? Let's see, September 10th, right? To October 10th.
Oh, that way.
Okay, so we're talking about like
Nicole Brown Simpson.
10 weeks since they've shot Charlie Kirk, right? Okay. Does this woman, Erica, have a fucking Kleenex like permanently hooked to her hand or something? Watch this crazy.
Did you see people didn't understand the hug that you and JD had? They went to the weirdest places, Erica.
Oh my gosh. You guys, please. So for those of you who know me, I hug is
Yes,
like
They drilled that fucking Kleenex bullshit into her so hard that she just does it all the time now.
I know. It's always in the corners of her eyes.
want a hug needs
And there was something about a rumor that she's pregnant. Not from Charlie.
I seen this
fucking
too.
hanky at this point, dude.
I seen this too, and I don't know, who knows what's to come, but they're talking about how Vance's wife hasn't been wearing her ring, and that they're gonna get together, and then she'll be the first lady, and blah,
Dude,
blah,
I called it.
We already called.
I said that right after the hug, and I said, "Oh yeah," and they've already put it out there that he and his wife have a spiritual disagreement.
Yeah.
She's like, what, Hindu or some shit?
It's all a show.
Indian or something, I think.
He ordered her. He probably ordered her from Temu, and Wish. What happened to Wish?
Like that.
I think it turned into Temu.
It might be.
I think so. I mean, they're pretty much the same thing.
They look
It's
the
the
same.
same thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, but she's just permanently got this fucking Kleenex in her hand. I saw that and I was like, God damn, is she still going with that, man?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's a fucking hanky at this point, dude. It's not a fucking Kleenex.
Sorry, I stepped off the conversation for a minute. I just got a call from the card company, and they're telling me that I wasn't at fault for the theft out of my account. The investigators couldn't find any reason to think it wasn't me. Although the fraud occurred in Washington State on midnight on the 3rd of this month. I've never left the state in 3 years. But for some odd reason, they still think I did this in an ATM.
What happened? I guess.
So they're not gonna pay me back for the money they got hacked out of my bank account.
Oh. Don't
They
they?
can file fraud. You know.
Let me ask you something, Roger. Do you use a VPN at all?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because if you're not, these fucking idiots that you let come on your show, like Toon and them, they can get through a back door on your fucking shit.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
You let them get in.
You have to use a VPN. I use it for my work with the government. We have a VPN. So
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, why would this card company find no fraud in that scenario? Well, yeah, they don't want to pay the money out. I get it.
Well, yeah, but
aren't they?
They're not going to tell you that.
Isn't it obligated by FDIC?
Yeah, it should be.
I'd keep pressing it if I were you. I would.
I'm going to. I'm going to call their bosses here.
Yeah. Should be backed. But
No,
I don't know.
Sure, absolutely.
Was it? You don't have to say the exact amount, Roger, but was it like?
It's over the grand larceny fee.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Jeez. Sorry about that, dude. That's fucked up.
Yep.
Is that a Monte Carlo, by the way, in your avatar?
No, that is a Grand National, and it's a Lego set.
Monty Lego.
Yeah.
Grand National.
You don't turn into Toon, man.
Oh no, I don't play with Legos like that. No, the grandson does.
He tends to like things that are phallic, rockets.
Yeah, I'm not gonna definitely turn into that.
Yeah, he piped up on a post on Facebook today, and he mentioned me. He said there's a few flat earthers left, and they're really quite insane, like he said me. And he tagged me, and I'm like, dude, insane? Let's talk about who's fucking insane, Toon. Let's talk about who's insane. You stalk someone. You got such a hard on against that French Canadian guy that he kept calling his fucking boss until the boss got so tired of him calling him that he ended up firing Kevin.
If there's so few of us, why they bother?
Why they worried, right?
Yeah.
Why they worried? Why do they even do anything?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, I'll take the moniker insane. If what you guys have going on is that's what you claim is sanity, I don't want any fucking part of it. Okay, I don't want any part of it.
You got a self-proclaimed mentally ill guy in Craig. You got a tranny in Brenda, who may very well be that same person that we're talking about.
I've never seen them.
Look at the people they are. The insane people. We're the insane people. Sure, right. Gotcha.
Who's that other one that dresses up like a woman? She came in.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. That did the debates, but I don't know the name of the person. I tend to.
It's like, man,
try and stay away from them.
You're already touched to begin with. No wonder you think you're a monkey on a spinning ball of water, man.
No kidding.
If you can make a motherfucker believe that shit, you can pretty much make them believe anything, and they do. And that's why I say that this is the linchpin, man. This is the linchpin. This is the Jenga tile in the Tower of Deceit. That when you pull that motherfucker, the rest of it all starts falling down. You go, my God, they lied to me about when I am, where I am, who I am, every goddamn thing. What do we do?
They can't handle it, Sav. It's too much.
I don't know, man. Well, I'm glad to see more and more people breaking out of that shit, more and more. And it's good. It's good. We need that. People realizing that this political bullshit's just a big sham.
I think unless you're just sold on this whole thing, like a lot of these characters are on YouTube, I'll just call them characters basically on YouTube. Like any other normal person's reaction, if you start talking to them about stuff like this, they'd be like, maybe I'll look into that, keeping an open mind. But these people, no, they got their mind settled because they're clearly something's going on there where, they have to stick to the script basically.
They don't really think the Earth's a globe at this point.
Yeah.
But they can't go back.
Yep.
They can't. They can't. All they can do is keep regurgitating the same fucking nonsense bullshit and relying on that reversal fallacy. Well, yeah, prove you're flat Earth. No, I don't have to prove a negative. I observe a flat Earth. I feel no motion. Water appears level. Okay. So now, your claim goes against my observable reality. Therefore, you have, what is it? The burden of proof, because you have a positive claim. Okay. And I don't want to see your fucking stupid pictures of the Earth from space, because I'll just show you a picture of the Death Star. I'll show you a picture of Buck Rogers, whatever the fuck, I don't want that. I want a reconciliation for the physical impossibilities imposed by the globe Earth belief.
That's a good point, Sov. How many of them are actually still Globers, though? They're not.
I don't think that yet. Well,
it's a good point.
Kind of like Rhino, it's a gyno. Yeah, they're a gyno, a Glober in name only.
Well, they just can't. The cognitive D is too strong that they can't look past it.
Well, I would have to say that if you are so psycho, but I think there's just psychopaths a lot of times, that
a lot of it is fake.
Well, I mean, they've been given a platform. I mean, think about the behavior involved there: to stalk people, try to get them fired from their jobs. And this isn't just one person. He's done this to a lot of people. Try to get them fired, try to get them in trouble at work or in their family or whatever else, whether successful or not. The fact of the matter is he takes the time and effort to do that. And for what reason? Because the people don't believe that the Earth is a globe and they call you out on your bullshit. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And the danger of that is that you are creating, when you fuck with the wrong one and when something happens, the list of possible suspects is going to be so fucking big that it's going to be impossible to find out who did it. And they're not really going to fucking care, because you're not really famous and you're not really rich, and they don't really want to put a whole lot of effort into it. Yeah. That's the reality of police work. They show up after the fact. Yeah, they don't prevent crimes. They show up after the fact, draw a chalk line around your body, contaminate the crime scene, eat some donuts, and never find the motherfucker that did it. Yeah. That's what actually happens, unless somebody fucks up and tells on themselves or somebody else squeals on them. That's the only way they hardly ever catch anybody.
Yeah, well, that's what they count on. The detectives, when they have the interrogations, they want you to snitch on yourself. They don't want you to ask for an attorney. They want you to continue talking.
You don't ever talk to them, because even if you're not doing anything, they'll try to make it like you're doing something.
Yeah.
So
where are you going?
Where are you coming from? Yeah, where are you going to? It's like, I don't answer questions, man.
Yeah, you'll perjure yourself.
I don't answer questions. Well, where are you coming from? I don't answer questions, and I don't see how that's any of your fucking business anymore.
100%.
I don't answer questions, and I want to speak to an attorney. That's all
Are you
say.
pulling me over based on where I'm coming from or where I'm going? Or did you pull me over for an infraction?
Creep, stalker.
Jesus Christ. That's right, Weedlander. I did not believe in vagina until I observed one. That's correct. Very good. Very good. Do you have have you ever observed one, or do you just believe in them? I think that you only believe in them. Somebody may have let you see a magazine or something one time. And your mom doesn't count, okay? Your mom doesn't count. Jesus, these people. What happened? Everybody fell out. Did a nuclear war happen and nobody told me? Is that what's going on here?
I don't know. What happened?
2 people in 2 locations. I don't know. We lost Cubby and we lost Roger.
Oh, shit.
And we lost everybody. Let me see what's happening here. I have to take care of this. Thanks for having me up, Roger. Shifted Reality said, oh, that's you. I don't know, man. Does he say anything in the chat?
Not in the private chat.
No, in the regular chat. I didn't see him. That's sus. Somebody attacked them. Probably Toon.
Yeah.
I'm no gynecologist, but I'll take a look. No shit.
I don't know, man. I'm no gynecologist.
Oh, they'll be back. They'll pop back on. All right. Anyway, this is pretty good.
I'll take a
NASA
look.
truly went to the moon. What fuel did the rover use? In a place where fuel can't even burn, engines need oxygen to ignite. NASA admits the moon has none. So how did the rover power its wheels? They claim it ran on electric batteries. But you know, batteries die quickly in extreme temperatures. Lunar day reaches over 200 degrees, and night drops to minus 200. Did NASA secretly build super batteries in the 70s that today's tech still can't match? And if they did, where are they now? Why isn't every electric car using lunar rover technology?
Yeah.
Picture driving a go-kart across a frozen desert with no air, no wind, and temperature swings that can fry an egg and freeze a lake. Now imagine NASA says they pulled it off perfectly 50 years ago on their first try. Even modern vehicles struggle in harsh weather, yet the lunar rover supposedly cruised across lunar dust like a weekend joyride. No overheating, no tire pressure issues, no battery failures. That kind of tech should have changed the world, but instead it's tucked away in old archives. Maybe we weren't meant to test it, just believe it. If even one part of this made you rethink something, then keep going. Scroll the page, watch the next video. Curiosity is the real fuel, and the more questions we ask, the clearer everything becomes.
Yeah, the battery, in fact, if you look at the technical specifications on the lunar rover, the battery is the operating temperatures are not present on the moon. I mean, you got the hot extreme, it won't work. You got the cold extreme, it won't work. It's just bullshit. I remember
What
that.
battery? Yeah. What battery is going to work on the moon that we have currently?
Either way, the hot or the cold. It's too cold. What happens to a battery when it's really cold outside? What do people always have to do? They got to do what? They got to get a jump start, don't they?
Got a jump start, yeah.
Yeah. So
It doesn't work. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. God, dude, I can't even believe we're still talking about this. It's like,
well, the thing is, I can't
to.
believe that we actually believed it.
You're right, Sav. Yeah, I did believe it myself. So yeah.
There he is.
I'm back.
What happened?
I don't know. Just that stupid thing it does. It's something to do with StreamYard and iPad. I don't know what the deal is.
I got something.
Welcome back.
Here's your buddy. Here's your buddy Shmuley. Check this out. This is crazy.
They claim they were burning bodies in 10 minutes. It takes 90 minutes to burn a body now. So there's a little bit of validity to that argument. Nick was nice.
But you're denying that 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust. Are you denying that?
I'm just saying. I'm saying it doesn't match up with the furnaces. I don't know. I'm not making a comment on that. I'm saying there's some holes.
Well, you
in
are.
it.
You're questioning. You're questioning the number of people.
Now put this in the context of the one sheep that goes astray, and how the other sheep will baa at him because he's not following the rest of the herd. Okay,
They always go there.
they do, and they don't want to. The reality is yeah, now with modern technology right now, they can do it in about 90 minutes. Okay. Coal furnaces in 1940 were not capable of consuming a human body at that speed. And stacking them up, putting a bunch of them in there doesn't make it work better. It slows it down.
Right.
So I think what does it work out? They would have had to do 10 every 10 minutes, one every 10 minutes.
Yeah. The math is bullshit. It doesn't work. There's no
That's
possible
what
way.
I said. The logistics always fuck up. Even Red Cross numbers. Okay. The Red Cross has a census of those people, and we're going to, just so they don't flag us, instead of using the J word, I'm just going to say I'm just going to use the term Red Sea pedestrians. Okay.
That's the good one, Saw.
So there was actually more Red Sea pedestrians in Europe in 1945 than there was in 1936.
Wow. That's
so
a good one.
Where'd they all come from? Right. If there was this mass extermination effort taking place, I mean, did we try to mass we put Japanese Americans in concentration camps?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. And were we massacring them? No. No. Was it right? No, it wasn't. Putting people in prison like that for, whatever reason is, without committing a crime, as a precaution, as a pre-crime type thing, that's wrong on any level, right? But was there a mass extermination effort? No, absolutely
No,
not.
we didn't kill them. No.
You see, you have to go back to the 1890s, the father of modern political Zionism, who was an atheist, by the way. His name was Theodore Herzl. And he said, quote, "It is important that we increase the suffering of the Jew. The anti-Semite will become our greatest ally in achieving our goal of a Jewish homeland."
Jeez.
Okay, so what happened? Just look at what happened, right? And what happened right after World War II, after they claimed all this suffering, what happened after World War II? And the state of Israel's born.
Yeah, Israel. Yeah, became Yep.
Right.
Yep. And then what happened after that? Well, we're seeing it.
Yes, absolutely. Synagogue of Satan, man. I'm telling you right now. And like we showed the other night, what is considered Judaism today is nothing of what Judaism was at the time of Jesus. It's not even close. It's influenced by Kabbalah.
There's no way. If you read the Talmud, they talk about Jesus in a really bad way.
Yeah, man. It's like everything they do and say is like some kind of evil shit, and they get everybody to go along with it. I mean, those people in Israel were literally protesting for their right to grape POWs, male or female. Didn't matter. Just because they wanted to do evil shit to people.
Can't believe it, man.
And that's where we're at in our world. Anyway, listen.
Well, they were killed in the Holocaust.
Okay. Do you think that they were burning bodies in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I think they were burning bodies in gas chambers and then mass graves.
Burning bodies in gas chambers. What? Here's burning them up right there. They gas them and then burn them. What? This guy here in the middle don't know if Jack.
So, Sav, as soon as they say the word H cost, everybody tunes out. Everybody tunes out.
Well, why is it called that anyways?
It
was supposedly a mass murder, right? So why is it called a Holocaust? What is a Holocaust? What does that word mean? What's the etymology of it?
I don't know.
Do we call Stalin's purge a Holocaust? No.
We don't, right?
Well, it's kind of the same concept as when they talk about mass shootings, right? How many people do they consider a mass shooting?
Right.
Well, up to 3 or 4, I think it is, or something like that. So, it's funny how they conveniently pick one or the other to be considered. Is this just a murder or is it a mass shooting?
A Holocaust is a Yiddish word. It means a burnt sacrifice or burnt offering.
Yeah.
Isn't that a coincidence? And what are sacrifices usually done for? What are sacrifices done for?
To Baal.
Right? Yeah, but what's the end game? What's in it for the people doing the sacrifice?
Power,
right? Or getting what they're wanting, right? It's a trade. You make a deal with the devil, you have to give them something for whatever they're going to give you. You see, and a lot of times that involves a sacrifice. You have to give up something, right? So the word makes absolute sense in the context of the state of Israel being born illegally, I might add.
So what's the difference between that and then what Hitler did?
Well, that's just it. Why did they call it? And what did Hitler actually do?
They called it
we're told,
genocide, right?
Yeah, we're told that. But what he's actually bringing up here and what I've actually shown is that there was no genocide. That's a lie. And it was a lie perpetrated to gain enough sympathy so that these people could go ahead and have their own state. That's why it's made up of a bunch of European Khazars.
Yeah.
Bunch of white people. They're not from there. That's why they have 23andMe is illegal in Israel.
And that's why I kind of brought up the whole mass shooting thing. Like, it's they skew the numbers to make it sound worse than it is.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm sure people died, but at that
Yes,
number
absolutely.
that they say, no, probably not. Definitely not.
A great number of people died due to typhus.
Right. I was going to say that.
And that was a direct result of the lack of supplies, medicine, the bombing of trains and shit like that done by the Allies.
Yeah.
The destruction of infrastructure that fed water.
What fuel did the rover use?
Well,
in a place where fuel can't even burn, engines need oxygen to ignite. NASA admits the moon has none. So how did the rover power its wheels? They claim it ran on electric batteries. But you know,
okay, it's done now.
That's weird.
That's really weird. Anyway,
the timing, I tell you.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, when you look at the logistics, and like he's saying, they would have been getting rid of a body every 10 fucking minutes through cremation. Ground penetrating radar has never found any mass graves where these people have claimed that there's mass graves and shit. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, so typhus ran rampant, and what they had to do is to stop the spread is they quarantined people, and the inmates that had the typhus were taken to a place called Bergen-Belsen. The Bergen-Belsen camp was a typhoid containment camp, quarantine camp, and yeah, a lot of people died, and one of the things of that is you lose a lot of weight, your body starts to deteriorate itself. Also, food was becoming scarce because, once again, Allied bombing raids. They knew exactly what these camps were, yet they destroyed the lifelines to them. They knew they weren't death camps. And the first unit that showed up on the scene, and Bergen-Belsen was one of the first ones that was discovered, by it was the United States Army Psychological Warfare Division. And they just happened to have a Hollywood film crew with them, complete with a famous Hollywood director who actually steps into the scene a few times.
How convenient is that?
Yeah, right? It was to sow this narrative. Absolutely was. The real tragedy was what Eisenhower did to the German POWs. That was fucking genocide right there.
I don't think we have to even go back that much further to the Holocaust to notice that they mess with the numbers all the time, to do the same type of deal. So
yep. Anyway,
batteries die quickly in
So you think it was the fastest? You think it? Oh, do I need to go look at? So you think it was 10 times faster than today's furnaces? Okay.
How fast would have been acceptable to you?
But it's ridiculous.
How fast would be acceptable to you,
Pierce? God, I mean,
it's not about what's acceptable; it's what's fucking possible, Pierce. This guy, he can't get enough. He can't get enough fucking Red Sea pedestrian dick down his throat. I swear to God.
I don't even care about the gas chamber thing.
You don't even care about the gas chamber thing. I think you just expressed a desire you did.
If you were Jewish, you would.
I will let Rabbi Shmooney respond to that point.
Bodies that fast. I don't think they were. Can I finish my point? I didn't even get to the point I was trying to make. I don't give a shit about the. Yes.
How many people do you think?
You don't give an shit about 6 million Jews being killed. We know
how people are killed.
That we know you should kill. Hold on.
That's amazing. I don't know how many is killed. I don't believe it was 6 million. But I'm not trying to have a Holocaust debate.
That's crazy. You literally are.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing about that whole fucking discussion. These people are angry at the prospect that 6 million people were not murdered.
Yeah, no.
Okay. How ass backwards is that? How ass backwards is that? So here's a guy who's got the idea that 6 million people were not murdered. Isn't that a good thing?
You'd think.
Now, why would you get angry? Wouldn't you go, oh, wow, really? Hey, that's great news. Tell me more and see if the information jives with you. But no, they're angry because they're angry at the prospect that 6 million people were not murdered. That makes them evil. That makes them evil.
Well, Saab, it's the same as people who talk about that day in September, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. So you wanted that to be?
Yeah, worse than it was.
Fucking people.
Let's do a different.
You can't expect me to be
Let's do a different
silent
show for
when
Holocaust
someone
debate.
denies the Holocaust in front of the entire world. And let me just be clear.
I didn't deny
Number
the
one,
Holocaust. I think the number was
Pope
exaggerated.
Pius, excuse me, Jake. Give me a moment,
Can we
please,
get
okay?
back to our subject?
Jake. This is not an MMA fight. This is a debate. Number one, Pius XII
Okay, I didn't get to finish my point,
remains in ignominy and Pope Pius will not even be beatified or made into a saint by the church because he was silent about Hitler. And now, if Pope Leo, who is Pope,
how many Christians died in World War II? How many Christians died
against Candace Owens, who's a Catholic?
How many Christians died in World War II?
He will immeasurably undermine his moral stance. That's number one. Number two, the utter lies and the ignorance of people like Jake Shields. Jake Shields doesn't know anything. If I ask him the names of Treblinka, Majdanek, Gross Rosen, Bergen-Belsen,
yeah, I know all those.
Stop
on
the
every
furnaces.
single one, they
By the
keep
way,
jumping numbers down.
Jake. Forget how long it takes to burn a body. Let me ask you one question. Since you're a great Nazi lover like the Fuentes, why is it the Third Reich? What is the Third Reich? Just tell me, what is the Third Reich? Where's the first two Reichs? What are they?
I'm not a Nazi. I don't know.
You have no clue. No. You have no clue about what even the Third Reich is. There was the Holy.
Now, see, this is exactly what globetards do.
I was about to say the same thing. They start shouting your name and talking over you.
And bringing up something that ain't got fucking shit to do with what you said. Why are you a supporter of Hitler? Wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't say I was a supporter of Hitler. I didn't say I was a Nazi. You said that.
Yeah.
This guy's like the king of straw mans. I think he's got too many of those things in his butt.
Yeah, I'm convinced that he shaves his. I'm convinced he shaves his pubes and glues them to his face.
Yeah, there ain't no way that beard could be real.
Freaking weirdo. Yeah, it's very Duffy-like the way Jake, and then he starts making claims about you, and then starts saying things that you didn't say.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking worn out argument that whatever, dude. We're past this shit.
Empire. Then there was Wilhelm II. Then there was. You don't know anything. You're just using something about crematorium.
But I do know furnaces can't burn bodies in 10 minutes.
What I do know, what I do know is the reason why you want the reason why you want to minimize the Holocaust.
This isn't what I was trying to talk about. I had a point that I was trying to make.
Is because Jewish life to you is like cattle being slaughtered in the same way. In the same way you don't know. In the same way you don't know.
Let me jump in. I'm jumping in. All right, Rabbi Shmuley.
You can't shut that little motherfucker up right there. You can't shut that Shmuley son of a bitch up for nothing, man.
Rabbi Shmuley, let me speak. I would say
he's about as bad as Wes.
This, Jake Shields. Hang on. You say you don't want to talk about the Holocaust, and yet you're the one that brought it up. You're the one questioning the number of people who were killed. That is deeply offensive. That is deeply offensive to Jewish people. Well, no, I read you some quotes by Fuentes. Right, but you say you don't want to talk about it, and then you say something you have no basis for your argument. You have no basis to justify your argument.
I have a lot of basis.
Well, you don't actually.
They couldn't have cooked that many cookies.
You don't. And actually, what you're saying.
How many crematorium? He doesn't even know how many.
Please don't all talk at once. Please don't all talk at once, or nobody can hear a word. Nobody can hear any of you. No one can hear any of you if you all talk at once. Now, here's my point. My point to you, Jay Shields, is you said something deliberately inflammatory, which you knew would be deeply offensive.
You brought the Holocaust.
Huh?
Well, the math doesn't add up.
The math doesn't add up.
I'm going to take a shoot somebody in the back.
Can I finish my point that I was trying to make?
This is exactly
Well, finish the point you were trying to make.
Anybody who's listening.
You know what? There's a Holocaust going on today in Gaza.
What's the point you were going to make?
Really? Really? There's a Holocaust going on today in Gaza?
Yes.
Which
yes,
Holocaust?
so we can see.
Wait.
Please stop talking all at once.
See, this is.
I'll let you respond, Rabbi Shmuley. But unless people make their points, there's no point having a debate. So let him finish his point.
Rabbi,
right.
How about we
Please shut up, all of you. James Shields, make your point.
May I respond?
It's all that motherfucker does is just talk over everybody. He's like Wes. Dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Extreme temperatures.
It's their tactic.
It is. It is.
They don't have any substance, so they got to talk over you and deflect and everything else they do.
You're crazy.
Good evening.
Thing is,
How
if you
you
let them
doing,
talk,
Brian?
they'll eventually. Hey, man.
Fucking brilliant, mate. How's you, brother? How's you?
We're good. If you give them enough rope to hang themselves, that's why you just let them talk. That's why I let them just talk, because eventually they're going to say something stupid anyway.
Yep. Every time.
But
Every
we're
time.
good, man. Good, just doing our thing.
He sounded like Flat Earth Dave. That fellow who was trying to argue back then.
Who, Jake
Both
Shields?
guys sound like Flat Earth Dave.
Are you talking about Jake Shields?
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that looks like him. Sounds like him.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, he
With
does.
with the Holocaust thing, are you saying what he sounds like?
Yeah, he sounds like Flat Earth Dave, definitely. That guy who's trying to interrupt him, then.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words.
Little suspect. What is this? Oh yeah, that documentary. Did you guys, anybody go over and look at that? I'm gonna watch that later.
I haven't had time to yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that later. I gotta pull it. You know what I'm gonna do? How do I get that to open up in another link?
Can you see that image I've just put into private chat?
Hang on a minute. Shit.
Yeah, have you seen that new thing where they want $20 billion to beef up the TSA?
Oh no.
No, yeah. Oh no is right.
Well, the thing is, look at how many times they've committed crimes.
Well, that it's like
they literally they've caught 0 terrorists. I think I saw a thing. Brian Young did a thing today. I watched.
Yeah, I was going to bring up the fact that they run you through checkpoints. Who used to do that? When we were talking about supposedly,
Yeah. Who had a standing army in Berlin?
Right.
Okay. Who was wanting complete loyalty from the army? Yeah. Same thing, right?
I know it's all projection all the time. All the things that they say that these bad people did is actually them, the ones the things that they want to do.
It's all the time that, man. So I got that in the right spot.
Yeah, it's they haven't even done what they said they're supposed to do.
Well, no, and they switch what they're saying, and the American people are so goddamn stupid they don't realize how two-faced somebody is.
Yeah,
they'll sit there and tell it one thing and then say a whole nother thing 4 years later, and nobody's even the wiser.
Yeah,
you know, they don't care. Watch
4
this.
years.
Watch this shit.
Saudi Arabia giving $25 million, Qatar, all of these countries. These are people that kill women and treat women horribly, and yet you take their money.
Not a gift to me, it's a gift to the Department of Defense, and you should know better.
Why don't you give back the money that you've taken from certain countries that treat certain groups of people so horribly?
You should be embarrassed asking that question. They're giving us a free jet. I could say, no, don't give us. I want to pay you $1 billion or 400 million or whatever it is. Or I could say, thank you very much.
Why don't you give back the money? I think it would be a great gesture.
I thought it was a beautiful gesture. Now, there are those that say we shouldn't be accepting gifts to the Defense Department. And I would say only a stupid person would say that.
It should have never happened. And I think you owe an explanation to the American people.
We're giving to everybody else. Why wouldn't I accept a gift?
If I ever said that, that's quid pro quo. Saudi Arabia giving 25.
Man, he was sneaky as fuck back in what was that, 16, 17?
Yeah, 2016 versus 2025.
Do you have the link to that document? Were you doing that? Sorry, that document.
Yeah. Do you want that?
Okay.
Let me get it.
Somebody else was asking in the regular chat. I remember this is treason. I remembered the name, but I can't get a link because I don't have X.
Is this this is the Ryan Mata thing about the child trafficking CPS and shit. Man, that's some tight shit. I've seen some clips out of it, man, and they go deep into some stuff, man. That so I would say grab that thing while you can, and watch it when you can. Let me see, is this not working?
I get where he's coming from, but I don't like the fact that there's parts of it they want to do behind paywalls. But I guess you got to do what you got to do. If what he says,
I guess this thing on here, this is 2 hours.
Not
long.
that one. Some of the other stuff, I think.
Oh yeah. Let me see if this will download.
I always find it fishy when people do stuff behind the paywall, but I guess if they're censoring you, I guess maybe you got to do what you got to do. I don't know.
Nah, I can't download it. Damn it.
Yeah. I mean, Chad, sometimes they do. I don't think they want to, but sometimes they have to, I guess.
Right, yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
So here's this woman that she went to a recent TP USA event. And this was her experience.
So I went to a TP.
Ever since that incident happened, I can't. Every time somebody says TP USA, all I think of is TP and USA. That's all I ever think of.
It always brings to mind Cornholio.
That too.
I'm the great Cornholio.
I need TP for my bunghole.
Do you have TP for my bunghole?
Look at the fun bags on that hose hound.
What's that now?
Nothing, the picture you just had up.
Oh, good gravy, dude.
I said, look at the fun bags on that.
Damn.
Jiminy crickets.
Damn, Duff. You put in some work.
I was supposed to be doing a DJ set that night, and she distracted me all night on purpose.
They actually moved?
Did you get to play with her?
No, because a boyfriend was watching.
Were they real?
No, man. Nah.
What's the matter, Fabio? You trying to scratch your ear and you can't reach it? Come here.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, easy little stuff. There.
You a DJ, Duff?
Yes, man. I love it.
Nice.
Absolutely love it.
Got a lot of DJs that show up here. It's weird.
Yeah, man.
Awesome, dude. I'm a guitar player. I'm in a band actually. I play music too. So.
Oh, I play.
Oh, I'm a percussionist as well, pal. I'm a percussionist as well.
Sweet. I play guitar. I should get that thing out and play on here a couple more tunes, man. I've been having a urge to get it out. I might get it out after I get off here tonight. See if I can get it playing.
Do it, Top.
So I went to a TP USA Faith event tonight, and I want to talk about it. Thinking that I was going to enjoy myself and learn things because TPUSA is obviously a conservative faith-based foundation, or so I thought. I thought I was going to be informed about politics stemming like strictly from biblical principles, and that's not my experience. So right off the bat, the speaker comes up and like before he even gets into preaching or talking about politics, he begins by calling out Candace Owens and saying that she is evil and anti-Semitic and what she's doing is evil. I immediately wanted to leave. I didn't want to be there any longer listening to this nonsense because right off the bat I know that that's just not true. And the only reason I didn't leave is because on the way in I basically got like security checked like 5 times because there was armed men like standing everywhere in front of me. They were very suspicious of me. Like, I don't know. There was also an armed man on stage, like hand on his gun. Like, the security was everywhere. And I was like, I just don't want to deal with it. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but it just didn't feel right. So I'm in this church and I'm listening to this TPUSA like speaker go on and on about Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, and how they're evil and anti-Semitic. And he basically indirectly is saying we should support Israel because Jesus was a Jew and we wouldn't have Christianity without Judaism and blah, blah, blah. Obviously, I disagree with that. What they're doing in Israel is evil and they're so corrupt. It's insane. And telling Christians that they should be supporting this evil doing because these people are Jewish, and if you don't, you're anti-Semitic, like it's wrong. And also, I don't think Charlie Kirk would stand for that. We know as like the weeks before his passing, he was starting to call out Israel and question Israel. And Candace Owens was his best friend. Like, what? So then he goes on and he starts preaching. But the way he was preaching, it wasn't really preaching. He was just literally calling like the left names. He called the left idiots. He called them freaks. He called them it didn't feel right. And my thought process is, would Jesus be doing this? Is this biblical teaching? Like, you're calling people that we disagree with as Christians all these names and loser, idiot, freak. Really? Because last time I checked, Jesus ate with sinners. He ate with prostitutes. So you're spreading hate, literally. And that's not what God stands for. He's preaching to people whilst spreading hate. And these people are absorbing this information. These teenagers, these young people are absorbing this information, thinking that this is okay. This is a leader. This is someone we put on our stage teaching us this. This is the future generation of Christians. Do we really want to be more divided? Like, oh, we're just going to hate on the left because we disagree with them. We're not going to share the Bible with them. We're not going to like help them because we think that they're lost. We're just going to call them losers and freaks and make fun of them and laugh it off. It was quite disgusting, and I'm not pleased at all. So basically, I didn't learn a thing. He spent the entire time talking about liberals and how they're stupid and blah, 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 and like how men shouldn't be in women's locker rooms and women's sports. And I'm thinking, we have more important things to talk about as Christians in this nation than things that we see plastered all over online. Like, yeah, we all know. We know that men shouldn't be in women's sports. We know that they shouldn't be in women's bathrooms. That's not the most important topic, okay? So,
Are you muted, Sav, or is that me?
So not just what they're cracked up to be. Thanks, Chad.
No.
They're seem to be kind of divisive, you know? What is it?
And then she joined Antifa. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, when you fall on that left-right thing, but I get what you're
No,
saying.
but I mean, yeah, that's what they're mostly pushing. They're trying to make it that it's godly, and it's like that does go against what Jesus teaches.
Yeah,
you know, you're not supposed to be calling people that, and relishing in the, like Schadenfreude. Like when bad things happen to somebody that you disagree with, and you feel good about it. That's you're
like
supposed to, it's hard not to.
Like Will Duffy.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I asked him. I said, why, Will? Why do you have it out for a certain group of people?
You know, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. There you
go. It's Duff Willie, you know that.
Was this the image you sent there, Bri?
Yeah.
You're muted, bud. You're muted, bro.
Right, you can hear you, dude.
Yeah, Duff Willie and Jelen the Jester.
That's cute.
Nice. So they're in a Mavericks game. That's ironic because his son's named Maverick too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Judas Campanella.
It's Golden State, but it doesn't matter. But either way,
I thought it was a Mavericks game. They're at
Little
State,
ditty about Jaron and Will Duffy. two shammers trying to convince the world is round. Sucking on each other's chili dogs outside the Mavericks game.
What, are you watching wrestling or something there?
No, basketball.
Jaron and Will went up the hill to fetch a pail of water, right?
They ran out with level.
One fell, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. Listen to this. This is
One
where it's
fell
going
down,
too.
broke his crown.
They're brainwashing the adults in the TPUSA shit. And then here's this guy. Fucking Ben Shapiro. You know, facts don't care about your feelings. And why do you when you're shown facts about your supposed fucking Holocaust and Israel committing genocide, why do you let your emotions get the best of you? If that's true, then Ben.
Why are these Jews always freaking put their pubes on their face? But anyway.
Yeah, they do.
They're openly telling you the children are next.
Most people do not become political in a particular way because they watch the news. The way that people mostly become political is through culture. And so one of our goals was, could we start to broaden our mission to include things like entertainment content that was going to shape people's values from the time that they were young? So for example, we have a children's programming unit called Bent Key. It embodies sort of classical Judeo-Christian values for kids where you're not worried that you're going to leave your 5-year-old in front of a TV and suddenly Miss Rachel is going to be lecturing them about Palestine. That's not going to be a concern if you watch our sort of content. So,
translation, when he says shape their values from when they're young, he means youth indoctrination.
Yep.
It's a systematic process of teaching a person an ideology, often avoiding critical analysis and discouraging any type of questioning to ensure loyalty and compliance. Mind you, when he talks about shaping this culture from a young age, he's specifically talking about Judeo-Christian values. Specifically name checks Miss Rachel, an award-winning American YouTuber who does a lot of children programming content. Who, by the way, has been making a lot of controversial content lately. Let's see what this controversial content actually is.
Schools were segregated around that time.
That feels great.
He put his feet in the water with Officer Clemens.
Well, that was so enjoyable. I'm sorry I couldn't stay longer.
And they just shared a towel, and it was such a simple moment, but it's so meaningful.
That moment inspired one of Accurso's upcoming episodes, featuring a 3-year-old from Gaza, Nimra Hoff, who lost her legs during an Israeli airstrike.
Can I just tell you, Joe, 3-year-olds everywhere are the same. Oh, I love you.
This is only after the MAGA Republican billionaires have owned all other parts of the media. Remind you that Elon Musk owns Twitter, Mark Zuckerberg owns Facebook and Instagram, the Ellisons own CBS and are trying to buy CNN and TikTok, and Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon, owns Twitch and the Washington Post.
Wow.
Yep.
That's sad, dude. Honestly,
it's fucked up, dude. It's sick as shit, dude.
What is it? The Sinclair Six? I mean, it's all, you know, they run the show pretty much. They got a monopoly going on.
Ben Shapiro is saying that he wants to indoctrinate the youth, man.
Yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
I know, man.
What else do you need to fucking know, dude? Like, how does that not wake people up? All right.
Because they're just they're too involved with their self to realize what's actually being done to them, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get you. You're focused on you, and you're not focused on what's going on around it. No, definitely.
Trauma-based mind control. A lot of times, too, you know, something happens young in people's lives, and they connect with these people, and they can't break the spell. And that happens an awful lot. MK Ultra, shit like that. It's there's a lot of that, and I think that has a lot to contribute to a lot of this too. or
yeah.
the mass psychosis formation, you know, stuff like that. It's you know, people. It's hard for some to break the spell, man. I mean, it's a great thing when they do.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, you're right, brother.
Mark Devlin covers that well, Chad.
Yeah.
Mark Devlin covers all that very well.
Yeah, I've watched his stuff.
It's sad though.
About Hollywood and all that. Yeah,
Yeah. It's like the problem. The parents aren't taking the time to learn these things. You know.
But and then
They don't have time.
and then you got, what do you got with social media? You got followers and influencers, right? So
Right.
you know, these people who started out mind-based or trauma, mind-based. I'm screwing it all up, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Trauma-based mind control. Thank you. Basically, you know, these are the people who become the influencers, and then they start over with a new group, and they become the followers until they, you know, they run in their path.
They don't even know what the fuck they're following either.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's going on in Cincinnati, Ohio at this little Midwestern university where not 1, 3, or 5, but 11 top executives at today's military industrial complex corporations all went to this little school.
And that then each one of them would have ended up near the very top of some of the most powerful corporations on the face of the earth. These are the people who profit from forever wars.
Including Lori Francis, the chairwoman of 3 tech corporations, all directly tied to the Israeli Foreign Affairs Ministry that are actively spying on American Christians.
Chuck Jones, a vice president of digital technology at Raytheon, Ed Robbins, a VP at Lockheed Martin, Kerry Glenn, a vice president at Northrop Grumman, Dinesh Keskar of Boeing, Richard Johnson of General Dynamics, Paul Smith of BAE, Chris Maines and Jeff Hopkins of Honeywell, and Eric Wright. All of those people attended the University of Cincinnati. Does that seem likely to you that at least 10 high-level, high-profile military-industrial complex executives, including Lori Francis, the mother of Erica Kirk, the mother-in-law of Charlie Kirk, would have attended this very same public Midwestern university over a period of just a couple of decades? It doesn't seem to be a coincidence. This isn't a happenstance. The University of Cincinnati obviously functions as a breeding ground for the military-industrial complex, much like Utah Valley University, where Charlie Kirk was assassinated, functions as a breeding ground for the intelligence community. None of these things happen by mistake. And guess what? The University of Cincinnati isn't just linked to the military-industrial complex. Like UVU, it's also closely tied to the intel community. As for intelligence organizations, UC has clear connections to United States agencies like the NSA and CIA. It's designated as a national center of academic excellence in cyber defense and cyber operations by the NSA, one of only a handful of schools with dual designations, which involves curriculum alignment, research collaboration, and student recruitment into cyber intel roles. Students get sponsored trips to visit CIA, NSA, FBI, and DHS headquarters, essentially grooming them for spook jobs. Well, isn't that something? Do you see what I mean when I say that all of these people are intertwined?
You know, another one of those schools is Ohio State University, right? Where our friend that we've been talking about, Will Duffy, went to and didn't graduate from, but he probably achieved what he learned, what he was sent there to achieve, and then moved on to do what he does now.
Conning people, you mean?
Pretty much, yeah. No matter what profession it may be, or so-called profession.
Yeah, I
and
guess
all of them. Look at all his professions. He's you know, never been successful in anything he's done.
I think this is down by the executive office building in DC where that shooting took place on those guards today. Here's the guy that did it. You want to see what he looked like. They say he was an Afghani. They said he was an Afghan.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And he came over under when Biden brought everybody out of Afghanistan.
Of course.
And it was like an amnesty type program where they let Afghanis come over here. I don't believe it for a fucking minute.
Did they find the manifesto?
Oh, I don't know. They hauled him off. He's still alive. You know.
Yeah.
So he won't.
It's amazing how they always do it when it's like, what are you hoping to achieve by doing that anyway? The most guarded place, supposedly, the most guarded place in the United States. It's like, what are you trying to accomplish? And then, you know, Trump, of course, wasn't there. Because anytime somebody does this kind of thing, the president's always somewhere else anyway. So it's like, what were you going to do? I mean, I don't believe it's true at all either. I'm just saying.
Hey, Saab, Moment Writer's got a question for you.
So Felicia's legs, what's that like? What's that like?
Well,
about his amputation. I don't know. He's been going on
Oh.
about going to have his fucking leg amputated now for how many years now?
Yeah, 3, I think.
You know, it's just he's an attention seeker. He's a mentally ill, self-proclaimed mentally ill. Nut job is basically what he is. So I don't even know. He goes on there and pretends he's something he's not. I think he's manned every position possible in the Navy.
Yep. Radar, nuclear engineer, potato peeler. What else did you get?
Oh my God, cabin boy. Polishing the captain's knob.
Yeah. Make sure that brass is shiny, you know.
Putting on a little fucking schoolgirl outfit and doing tap dances for him and shit.
And
I've not been to your house yet, so
what the fuck would make somebody think that just now? That's bad. That came out of my brain. You know, is FTFE in a schoolgirl outfit tap dancing?
And now you
give him a lollipop
brain.
to a big one. You know,
can't see. That's why. That's
you're messed up, Soft.
It's funny though. It'd be funny shit though. Be kind of like Brenda. Him and Brenda doing like a little Shirley Temple thing, you know. On the good ship, lollipop. And then he licks it. That'd be some sick shit.
Yeah, it would be.
We have a visitor. It's D-Man.
D-Man, what's up, brother?
Happy Thanksgiving, turkeys. Thank you. Please, no more applause. I greatly appreciate it. I blame Roger for everything.
Oh, you do. Thanks.
So you're weak.
God, this is like Shock Week.
Yeah, that's what he said. He came in and oh God,
it's D-Man Appreciation Week. Bro.
It is.
You should have heard the inaugural show.
No, it was amazing.
It was bad.
Which one is that? I tried to watch it the other night and I couldn't figure out what you were talking about.
D-Man Appreciation Week. This is the title.
What saw the chaos come in?
It was a mess from front to back.
Like the beginning or when?
Do tell. What's up? I didn't catch any of it.
It was.
I tried to. All I saw was like you and Luca and Derek Nelson talking, but I didn't see where all the chaos came about.
Oh, it's all in the chat for the most part.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm answering questions in the process, and it's just like it's got frustrating to the point. Like I gotta get out of here.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. They were coming in Rumble side, and they were saying I had JJ's unit in my
Yeah, it was a lot of derogatory statements.
All right. It was chat driven. I wasn't there that night, so I didn't see it. Okay.
Good.
Neither was I for my inaugural week.
I was hoping you would show up.
What kind of freaking guest are you?
Come on, tell me Luca doesn't come over on your show now.
Oh, he does.
Oh, I'll come on. I'm going to come on tonight.
Okay.
Who, Dr. Nick? Hey, Dr. Nick.
Hi, everybody.
Talk to who, Nick? Nick Bolt?
Dr. Nick. No, Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. That's who he sounds like when he says, hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Dr. Nick.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can blame that on Luke. He put those two together, and he
So, you've got too much blood.
I'm here to ask the same questions I asked yesterday, and you gave me the answers to.
At least he's polite. I don't mind Luca. He's okay.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I don't like
chisels away at you like.
Yeah, I know.
He definitely does.
Not a fan.
I don't dislike him as many as the other ones, but he definitely chisels away is a good way to put it, Roger.
Yeah,
I've got 70.
He's nerve-wracking as shit, man.
I have 70% battery, so when the battery dies, I'm going to have to hop off.
Oh no!
Come on, D man, get your batteries in order.
I have no PC. I just have this old phone for a little
I
while.
just got.
So
Do we want to do an unboxing? I just got mine. I still haven't even opened it
Oh,
yet.
very nice.
Yeah,
Very
I'm buying
nice.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, man. Like my phone came in this fucking box. You're about afraid to throw the fucking box away because it's made so
I
good.
know.
I'm like, why don't you just put it in a regular box and save the money on all this packaging and shit? You know,
Right? Probably save
Oh,
a couple $100 at least.
Come on, you don't want the velveteen box with the gold lettering with the little flap that you got to pull up and it smells like perfume.
You know, I used to always use the excuse for stuff like that. Oh, this would be a good thing to stash weed in. But I have so many things to stash weed in now. Now I can't find my weed because it could be anywhere, you know?
Half of it's just boxed too. There ain't nothing in it.
Oh, I know.
Dude, that was the early 2000s for me. I was hiding weed everywhere back in those days.
Well, this is all the thicker the damn thing is, right? The box was this wide, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably the same as this thing.
Hey,
Oh, look at
Asylum
there.
Killer wants your link for your channel, D man.
Isn't this thing nice? Isn't this thing nice? It says that it's getting late. Wow. Thank you, phone. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, don't worry. It's going to tell you. It's going to be
I
your
will
best
tell
buddy.
you what, I thought, you know, it's like, oh, okay, my new phone came. I'm glad of that. But oh my God, the transfer. Now I got to transfer shit and everything. This is going to be a fucking pain in the ass. Hell, I just turned it on and that damn thing did it. I didn't even have to hook it up to a cable or nothing. It just did it and it got everything, which scared
nice.
the shit out of me. It's like, how did they do that, man? They got it all anyhow. See? So
It's in the cloud,
That's
man.
how iPhones work too. You can just fucking sync them together next to each other.
Yeah.
Without a wire, it's just fucking wirelessly.
That's the only thing I was debating. So I have an iPhone. I'm on my iPad. I was like, Macs are kind of hard to beat, but I kind of wanted to get a Windows because I was like, well, if another thing happens with the operating system where it screwed everything up again, I'm not like tied to all one thing, you know. But whatever, I broke down and got it.
Hey,
Yeah.
the iPhone, the
Right,
iPhone.
I know. The Apple phone.
Welcome to the world of
Get
Apple.
the bite out of it.
They update it all the time, and it screws everything up. I've been doing this for years.
There's really no full proof on anything.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know, they're just.
I had heard that the new Google Pixel or whatever. I guess that the FBI is all bent out of shape because a lot of the criminals are using it because there's a new OS operating system you can download for that to get around some of their
you can
do their
jailbreak
shady
them.
work. And it's like, oh no, less tracking us. Oh my gosh.
And which phone is this?
That's the new Google Pixel.
Oh, the Google.
Yeah, right. But I guess it's not that. You get that phone, but there is a way. They got a new operating system you can download for it that doesn't come standard.
Yeah,
And that operating system is what they're using to get around all the tracking. And
For
now, you know, of course, it ain't gonna last
Yeah.
long. But yeah.
Are you using
That's what-
iTunes or what are you using to fucking update that shit?
For what?
Did you say you got the iPhone or did you not get it?
I have an older iPhone. Yeah.
Do you update it on your computer or do you not?
On the OS system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put the new update on it and practically destroyed all my other products.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
they make sure they send it to you too.
It had this new like liquid glass thing that it's for the aesthetics of it, but it ain't really meant to handle the older products and stuff. It was meant for the brain, which is the whole idea, right? Make sure it doesn't work on any of the older products.
Yeah.
So you gotta buy something new. you know, great marketing, but
you know what happened to my friends? My friend's phone ran perfect. He did the update, the iOS update. It bricked the phone mid-update and bricked the phone. And they were like, "Oh, just go buy a new one," like it was nothing. And I told him, I said, "Get off of that. Get on an Android, because then as it gets old, you can jailbreak the phone and put other OSs in it, Linux and shit."
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm on the way out. I'm glad I'm on the way out. This shit's just too fucking much for me, man.
Yeah.
I really want to go back to a simpler life, you know, like it used to be. There's just so much fucking bullshit now.
We should do the show in Pen Pal.
What's that?
Pen Pal. We should do a Pen Pal show.
Right. Stay right out of it. like mail chess. You remember people used to play chess through the mail?
Yeah, yeah.
My dad did.
Mail your move in, mail your move out.
Well, who come up with that? I wonder.
How do you know who you're right? Never.
How do you know if the other person isn't cheating?
That's what I'm saying. How do you know who you're right to?
Well, the thing is you got a record of all the moves. Each person does. Okay, they got a record of all their moves, and what you'd have, like my dad had this thing where it was a little like cardboard chessboard, and it hung on the wall, and it had the little pieces would go in a slot for each one of the squares. And so that guy would send a letter for what his move was. And my dad would move that piece for him on his board. And of course, the guy would do the same thing at home. And then my dad would do a counter move and then mail that to him. And then he'd do it on his at home too. So it's kind of hard to cheat. And if you do, you'd have to go back through it. I guess it'd be a real pain in the ass, I mean, if you're that hard up to find somebody to play chess with that you got to do it through the mail, I guess it's you got to find people that know how to play chess or something, man. I don't know. Or teach somebody. Anyway, crazy shit.
Okay. They're enemies of Western civilization. Who are these people? Are they the Muslims? Are they the Jews? Are they, whatever people have always? No. They're not the Muslims. They're not the Jews. They're not the blacks. They're not whatever group you're blaming. They're any individual who doesn't acknowledge the human soul. Period. That the rights begin and end with the individual, not the group. Therefore, an attack on Western civilization looks like this. It's tribalism. It's identity politics. It's DEI. It's whatever. It's Zionism. It's any belief system that begins with the understanding that one group is morally superior to other groups. We don't think in terms of groups as Christians or Westerners. We think in terms of the individual. It's literally that simple. And the reason it's important to say this out loud is because there are so many interests vying for the mantle of defender of Western civilization. What does it mean to defend the West? I'm a Western, Netanyahu. I'm a defender of Western civilization. No, you're its enemy. Of course, you're literally its main enemy. Why? Because I don't like you. It has nothing to do with that. The reason that Netanyahu is an enemy of Western civilization is because he believes and has said out loud that we're fighting these people because of how they were born, because of their inherent evil. We don't believe in that. We believe every person is inherently flawed, but salvageable because God made every person. Why are the Nazis bad? The Nazis are bad because for that exact same reason. And so if you want to defend the West, you defend a single proposition, and everything emanates from that proposition. The individual has rights, which were given to him by God. Period. You don't have to be a Christian to defend that principle. There are a ton of Muslims and Jews and everybody else who believe that. So it's not about hate this group, hate that group. All of that shit is anti-Western.
Man, Tucker. Now, do I know he's an actor? Yes, I know that. I know this whole thing. But do I agree with what the message is? Yeah, I do. It's on the money right there.
I think the policies is what gives them that wants them to hate us because of what the government policies are and their actions and side shit that they're doing and stuff. That's what gives everybody. I think in general, people just want to do their own thing and live in peace.
Oh my God, what's going on? Something funny in a movie or something must have happened, man. My wife's laughing her ass off down there about something.
Good.
At first, I thought she was crying about something. I was like, what? No, she's just laughing her ass off. I was like, holy crap.
Sure, she ain't
So what was
laughing
the inspiration for your thumbnail, Sav? I wanted to know.
What's that now?
Your thumbnail. What was your inspiration for it?
Well, it's Thanksgiving. Everybody likes to eat a bunch of turkey and sack out with the football game. And so that's Peanut with her football after she ate a bunch of food. So she lay there with her little football, and it looked like typical Thanksgiving picture to me. So I thought that's good for Thanksgiving Eve. And we like to usually on Thanksgiving, I don't know if you've ever seen it or not, I just turn on the Puppy Bowl on TV. The
watched it,
dogs
yeah.
will watch it. The dogs watch it. That's no shit. Peanut watches it. She thinks it's cool. And hell, I'd rather see that than a bunch of dumb fucks running around with tight pants dressed up like dicks, falling into a big old gay dog pile, fighting over a testicle-shaped ball.
Yeah, grabbing each other's asses on the way
Yeah,
down.
yeah, it's gay as shit, man.
Can you do me a favor, Saab, right quick? D-Man, remember that Grand National I was talking about, the Lego set? It's on my avatar. You want to put me up big right quick? Let D-Man take a look at it.
I have to find you. There you are.
Oh, there it is for you.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about.
I found it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's better than a fucking rocket ship.
Oh, yeah.
What was that video you played a long time ago with the guy that literally converted half his house into a giant Lego diorama? It was half his house.
Hang on a second. I got something that I thought was cool as shit.
That was the one where I said, and he's single, ladies.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They clamored over him.
Oh, yeah. He's like, what do you do all day? Well, I play with Legos and I'm 40.
I find that a lot, especially with the Globies. They definitely, even Simon Dan has like 10 or 12 sets he built.
Yeah.
You should. This right here, my man. This is what you need.
He should build a Lego Earth.
Oh, here you go.
Do a little testing on it.
It'd definitely be flat.
Be more realistic than the globe model.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's like, welcome to Choo Choo House.
Is that cool or what, man?
Yeah. I know a guy that my old school teacher.
Look at all the detail. Look at that. And it stretches out all the way across that roof. Little place where they can get in between it and run everything. That's fucking badass.
My old history.
I've always loved little dioramas and miniature shit like that. It's just always been a thing. I just love it, man.
Probably shuts the lights off and it turns all the lights on for the street lights.
My old history teacher it's almost the exact size of that thing of the town of Rock Island, Illinois. He's got every little station and every little shop and everything, like the exact replica of it. I'll find it and send it to you.
Ah, cool.
Takes a lot of time to play with, build all that and put the sand out and get it all.
Hold on, I hope I can download this. Please, please, please. Yes.
And guess what? He's a David too.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, this is gonna be good.
You ever see the train in that John Candy movie where the guy comes down from the chair from the ceiling and he's got the train that runs around. It's got all the condiments on it.
Oh yeah, with Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Shoot, Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Dan Aykroyd.
You're a banker.
It's got Tupac in it.
Yeah, it does. All around the world, the same old song. Who is that? Humpty Dump. Do the Humpty.
That's
Digital Underground. Yeah.
No.
This is gonna be good. You guys are gonna like this.
I'm trying to do two things at once. Hang on, sorry.
He did the Humpty dance too.
Do the Humpty dance.
Do
the Humpty hump.
Here's a Humpty dance.
That was Gorlock's real sister.
Here you go. You're gonna like this.
I ain't going in the bedroom after you shit it. Smell poop. Even if I gotta piss real bad, I'ma wait like 5 or 10 minutes. I ain't going in the bedroom after you shit it. Wanna smell poop? Even if you say the dookie don't stink, I'ma kick it. I ain't going in there after you shit it.
That's my motto.
Saab, where do you find this weird shit at, brother?
No wonder why your phone broke.
Yeah.
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Just now on the phone?
I think so.
His history teacher's diorama of the city of what? What was the city again?
Rock Island, Illinois.
Rock Island.
Because that's where the train
Oh,
ran.
okay. Yeah. Hang on.
But you got a celebrity in your audience. Conspiracy music guru is actually supposedly in there now.
Oh, there he is, buddy. What's happening? Hang on. Let's see if I share that. There we go. Then I can go over to here. Let's see.
But yeah, he's constantly working on that thing, and it's like an exact replica of the whole rail system that runs through Rock Island, Illinois. It's got like the courthouse. I don't know in this reel that I sent it's got all that, but he's got like the courthouse and like all the shops and everything that go, and he's constantly building on it.
Holy crap. That's nice. Oh, the Miller.
But yeah, he makes all that stuff. Like he usually, once in a while he'll show when he's building each one of those little houses and stuff.
Well, that's O gauge.
Look at all those parts and stuff he's got back there.
That's O gauge. That's O gauge. That's the big shit, like a Lionel.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
See the 3 rails?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the old ones where if you put your finger across it, it would zap you.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
times. Good times. That was back when they gave you a wood burning kit with a cord just long enough to you have to do it right by the drapes.
Yeah. I've licked a couple of those to see if they actually work.
But
is that what happened to you?
Yeah, it happened to my hair. You can see it right now.
He's built it way up from that. That's going back a ways.
You ever get anybody to ever piss on an electric fence?
I've seen somebody do it, but I didn't get them to do it.
I ran into one time.
I seen a dog do it once. Dog do it, walk over and try to piss on the pole.
Oh God! Well, you bet
Somebody tried to get me to do it, and I wouldn't do it.
No,
I dare you.
Yeah, you're not daring me enough.
That ain't no good. I was involved, but it was kind of a group effort to get this guy to do it.
Now I was chasing the cow. We got loose on this little ranch in Carolinas. They had, I ran into an electric fence, got wrapped up in it. That's an experience itself, dude. Yeah.
I got wrapped up in it. That's
it was one of those the 3 wires that they run from.
Yeah, we got those.
There's tons of videos on YouTube of people putting a dog collar, those electronic leashes on, and running past it so they could try it.
Yeah, that ain't no good either. They got different intensity levels. You can turn that thing all the way up, and man,
that was a 240 what I ran into.
This is a pretty good replica, though. I mean, what is it? O gauge is what? Is that like one? I think it's 1/24 scale.
I have no clue. I don't know much about this stuff.
2 foot. I think it was 1 inch.
I had N gauge, the little small ones.
Did you ever saw Z gauge?
You're a little muffled, or is that just?
Yeah, you step into a box. We can't hear you that well.
It's a Z gauge is about half the size of an N gauge. Really, really fucking tiny. I saw them in Florida one time.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
the 70s.
Yeah, the ends were pretty good because they weren't too big. They were kind of inexpensive to buy.
I have an N gauge. I have a little N gauge in the box right here in the closet.
Yeah, it's probably just this going around and around if you don't have to play it all.
I like the color lights on the front. That's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool. I like those kind of engines too, with the connecting rods on the wheels working.
Yeah.
I like those.
Kind of realistic looking, isn't it? Yeah.
I have one for my N gauge. It's real small.
Somebody stopped here the other night, so they got I don't know which rail system it is, but anyway, they've got all the Christmas lights on it, right? And then on like one of the box cars, the band Smash Mouth played for like a couple hours or something downtown. So it like stops from town to town, And it's like, yeah, well, Smash Mouth, whoop-de-doo, but that in the middle of it forever. But anyway, they're kind of one-hit wonders. But yeah, they were stopping from town to town on this little train or whatever, and like the middle boxcar or whatever. The rest of it's all lit up in real bright Christmas lights. I forget what they called it, but
Is that band that does Hey Now?
Somebody
You're a rock
once
star.
told
Yeah,
is
yeah.
gonna roll me. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, that
Oh
one.
yeah, it goes. Somebody once told me the world can fucking blow me.
Yeah, you know.
But it's just kind of cool that they, that they had a little train and then played a little concert or whatever in the middle.
It's the Smash Mouth train tour.
Yeah, I know. That's when you know you made it, right? It's like all the old bands that are playing the casino tours now. It's like,
You know, Whitey Ford did the county fair tour for like 4 years.
Yeah,
that's where he ended up. $4 for a ticket.
Yeah. Hey now, you're a porn star. Get a hard on. Go.
Hey.
That's so much to that. That's a treasure trove right there.
Oh, man, I wish I would have done seen them.
It says you download Fancy by Reba off of LimeWire, but
oh, you got something.
They probably got it on YouTube here. I can probably find a video.
Is that even something? LimeWire still?
I don't even know.
I remember it all very well. Looking back, it was the summer I turned 14. Mama wanted me to see SummerSlam so bad, she sucked on some dangling. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. Mama's selling her ass. Then Mama used every drop of fluid she had to buy me a SummerSlam pass. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, then she painted my eyes and lips. Then she gave me a Bret Hart necklace that had engraving that said the best there is. Mama walked me to the door. Fancy, hope you have fun, hope it's not a bore. There stood my mother, a dirty little fucking whore. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, enjoy SummerSlam. She said, here's your one chance, Fancy, enjoy SummerSlam. Forgive me for what I did, but if you don't go, I'm really, really super fucking pissed. Now don't let me down. Sucked a lot of dick to get you that ticket.
Whoa.
That's not real. That's AI. Yeah.
Here it is. I put it in the regular chat there. You don't got to play the whole thing, but you'll get the idea in the first couple minutes of what it was.
Let me grab this for you real quick while I'm getting that.
You do this, I'll get that. Circle back around.
What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love junk off my hump, 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 my lovely little lumps. Check it out.
What you gonna do with all?
All right.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Elden Bean.
If she farts, he's gonna have a stroke.
Is this it? Hold on, wait.
Baby.
Let me see how.
It was the one that said, "Yeah, I like him loud and I like him gassy and toothless."
Oh yeah. By the way, how is the candy bar going?
Want a gummy?
What candy bar?
Your club. You and Cubby were putting together.
the candy factory.
Kitty cat.
Factory.
We're a little slow now that the temperatures have started to drop, but we'll warm it back up if you know what I mean pretty soon.
I got you.
Hold on, what's going on here? Wait a second. Got something weird happening.
That's funny. I just ran. That was when I went to the Pawpaw Festival, right? I just ran across that. I was like, oh, I have to stop there. I can't pass up the candy factory.
I'm trying to think of a good name for like a flat Earth strip club. What would it be?
Well, I don't think flat and strip club.
Yeah, no, that's what we got the true globes.
Domes. You could go domes, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, the double dome bar. Yeah, there you go.
Double dome bar. There you go.
We have a quarter of a mile. We have, you could call it the prospective stage. It's a quarter of a mile.
The candy.
We'll make her flat and stationary for you.
We got two dancers on the weekend that don't have C-section scars. So come on. I support single mothers $1 at a time, right?
Hey Dave, I've just sent you an image, mate, on your messenger. It's a copy of a new magazine that's just come out.
Oh, I ain't putting that up there. That'll get me shut down. You gotta quit.
For an extra $10, you can get the ping pong.
Go on, have a look.
You gotta quit now. All right, hold on. This is that thing. Okay, here we are.
Yeah, you don't got to play much of it. You'll get the idea. You can probably skip through it a little bit.
Happy holiday.
Is that what I said? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this was here last night. So it's like some big Christmas train that CPKC does.
Get enough of you, baby. How we feeling? Look at this crowd, it's amazing. We're here to kick off the Christmas season. Let's have some fun.
Like, hey, thank you, guy with little kid on his shoulders, for standing in front of my.
Yeah, there you are.
I swear to God, I hated that. So, like in the 70s, I was a kid, right? And go to the movie theater. And I swear to God, every time, man, some black dude with a big fucking afro would sit right in front of me, man.
Yeah.
Because that was the style. They would wear their hair real big like that and shit. Usually like with a comb sticking out of it sometimes and everything. That was the style. And it always sit right in front of me, man. I couldn't see. I'd end up having to move. Pissed me off, man.
Imagine going to mass and the Pope sits in front of you.
You don't have to play any more of this unless you want to. I was just kind of giving you an idea of what it was.
Yeah. Serious B said the lead singer died, and this guy's an
saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I remember years back, my wife and I went to go see Journey, but Steve Perry wasn't with them, and they had a guy named Steve Jerry. I'm not kidding. And this guy was good, man. He was really good. He sounded just like Steve Perry. So
didn't they have some Filipino guy that was doing it? He was like, dead on.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rush is going to go back on tour, and they have a female drummer.
Oh, it's a female. I wondered who they picked.
Yeah, they picked a female drummer that can do Neil Peart shit, man.
Huh.
Oh.
A friend of mine is the drummer for the Australian Pink Floyd. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, the Australian Pink Floyd.
Huh.
The Australian Pink Floyd. He's the drummer for them. Anyway, he's brilliant.
They haven't. Wait a second. So there's a regular Pink Floyd and there's an Australian Pink Floyd.
The tribute.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, like I know a guy.
The finest tribute. He's been backed by Nick Mason himself.
A guy I used to know up in Michigan years back. He was a Black Sabbath fanatic and a guitarist, and he ended up. Last I heard, he was in a Black Sabbath tribute band playing guitar, and the name of the band, I think they were called Banned from Hell. But Banned, I got you. Like you're banned from someplace, so it was called Banned from Hell. And
there used to be a
Black Sabbath cover band. They were pretty good.
So there used to be
over the moon with that name, weren't there? I bet they were buzzing with that.
Yeah.
There was
BANNED.
Yeah.
There was a Black Sabbath cover band in Boston for a long time called Backstabbeth.
Oh no!
I used to go see sometimes.
Only in Boston. Only in Boston.
So here's a little something from Ryan Mata on that shooter in DC today.
Did he take the gun apart and then run up on a roof and then put it back together?
In the woods. Yeah.
In the woods and leave it in the book.
I just found out about this shit like right before I came on.
Yeah, right. You were the shooter, weren't you, Sal?
I was. Nope, I got an alibi, baby. I was at Chili's over here.
Baby back ribs.
That's about another 40 miles south from DC, so there's no way I could.
You make me want to go get some.
But this guy does strongly resemble me. You'll see.
Oh, I thought it was it.
So let me get this straight. Just a couple of days ago, we have Democrats who go on this rant about how our military, specifically talking to our National Guard, should be refusing unlawful orders. And then literally, 2 days later, we have 4 National Guardsmen who get shot in Washington, D.C. Do you think this is all just a coincidence? We now have 2 members of the National Guard that have now been announced dead.
A statement from the governor of West Virginia, Governor Patrick Morrisey, on X right now, saying that 2 members of the West Virginia National Guard were shot earlier in Washington, D.C. And according to reports on the ground, 1 did not survive the attack and the other was taken to a nearby hospital.
And there's a shooting. And then some dude that shot them allegedly stripped down butt naked, and he's been taken into custody. You guys are going to check this video out.
We'll zoom in on that.
Now, wait a second. This guy stripped down buck naked. We had that guy at the Charlie Kirk thing pull his pants down and say, "I did it, kill me." What is it people want to expose themselves? I shot a gun. Look at my penis.
Our uniformed military
and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens. Like us, you all swore an oath.
To protect and defend this Constitution.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home. Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
Yes.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law or our Constitution.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
the Army, or Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
the American people need you. We need you to stand up for our laws,
our Constitution, and who we are as Americans. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
And then just like lockstep, the Mockingbird media comes out and tries to convince everybody in the general public that, I don't know, our military is acting like Nazis.
Well, and the thing is this, they're absolutely right. Now, for them to come out with that message in the first place, and let's face it, they know a little bit more about what's going on than we do. They put that message out there. And then the next thing you know, the other side is going, "Oh, look, that's treasonous and shit." No, what they said was absolutely right. In fact, I bet, Chad, you took I bet you they gave you training on that as well about illegal and immoral orders. They maybe even talked about the My Lai massacre.
Yeah.
And they told you how this shit, you can refuse unconstitutional. And in fact, they used that firing on American citizens.
Yeah.
They used that as an example.
You have to take classes on that, as far as I know.
So maybe they don't anymore. I don't know. But they put that message out there. Now, what's that tell me? Also, for the other these people to get bent out of shape about them putting that message out there tells me that they most likely had something planned that they were going to do that was unconstitutional or immoral or whatever. Or otherwise he wouldn't have got so fucking bent out of shape about it. Because there's nothing wrong with what they said. They didn't say disobey orders. They said you don't have to follow immoral or unconstitutional orders. Illegal.
I wouldn't.
So that's a given. So they didn't say anything wrong. Now, for this to have happened, no, that's kind of ass backwards. That didn't convey a message to me to go shoot National Guards or anything. I didn't see that in that message or anything. In fact, they were speaking to the National Guard. So how could this have incited that? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
And you wonder why people are getting shot. Check this out.
Actually, what the president is doing through the Secretary of Defense is creating units, official military units, to quite frankly watch the American people. And that's the thing that is absolutely abhorrent. It reminds me so much of what happened in Germany in the 1930s.
A lot of similarities, man. Chad keeps popping out of here. What's going on?
You're trying to say something there for a second, and then ding.
So what do you? This is some shit. Candace Owens has found out, I guess, that says, "Wow, yet again, Candace Owens was right. The president of France paid an assassination team to kill Candace Owens."
Why?
That'll be an interesting little chapter to the show.
The only other thing about that there is that they can also be leading people down a path where they get in a lot of trouble. And I think that's, no matter which side of the spectrum you look at it on, these people, especially government officials and especially ex-astronauts, Mark Kelly, could be leading people down a bad path possibly too.
Absolutely.
Kind of like January 6th type of deal.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Kelly to save my Tookish. No.
See, let me get rid of that. Oh, what happened? How did I get? Oh, is he using that as his fucking avatar? I'm sorry. Come on back, dude. I didn't mean to drop you.
I think you're just messing with me, Sav. I think this whole time you're just like muting me.
No, it looked like the thing I saw backstage looked like that picture he had me have up, but I didn't realize it was his avatar. Shit.
No, it's
I had too much shit open down at the bottom. That's what was going on.
It's happened on other people's shows. It's the iPad StreamYard thing, whatever it does.
You got to open that box, Cubby. You got to get that thing out.
Yeah, not yet. I'm gonna wait till Monday just in case they do like an extra. They probably won't, but in case they go down a little bit more, then maybe I can
trade it.
Well, take my receipt back and get something off at least.
Yeah.
So if you guys aren't following Evan Kilgore, he's one of my homies over here. So Evan puts out a tweet and he just says, "Holy shit. Officer Tatum now says that he's seen evidence regarding the assassination threats on Candace Owens. Brandon Tatum says that he is convinced and believes that there needs to be serious consequences for the French government. This is insane." And this is also tweeted out by the legend himself. Mr. Ian Carroll says, "Wow, did not see this coming. Respect, Officer Tatum. Holy shit." So Tatum sat down with Candace Owens. You guys are going to want to check this video out.
Brother, the American government, I don't care how much you don't like Candace. I don't care how much you've been trashing the American government and the FBI. They got to do something. And I'm going to tell you what they will do. It doesn't matter right, wrong, or indifferent. They have to investigate this. They have to investigate this. And I think that if it is found to be true and the proof prevails, which I'm convinced after talking to Candace and the stuff that we talked about, I'm convinced, then that means that there should be dire consequences for the French government and whoever else was involved, the Macrons or whatever, dire consequences. I'm talking about the American government should go after them like never before.
Wow.
Dilly Wolf.
There's a reason they call him Officer Tel Aviv Tatum.
Yeah, Talmud Tatum.
Yeah, y'all talk about that they spit on Christians. I went to Israel. I only got spit on one time.
Yeah, give me some more money.
We investigated ourselves and found we did nothing wrong.
So if you guys aren't following.
Wow.
I don't like
Bry's having fun with his name tonight.
Listen, Cash Patel's in some shit.
Just having fun with Dilly Wolf. Wolf Dilly. I was going to have Wolf Dilly, but I settled on Dilly Wolf.
Wolf. Oh, okay. Yeah, Dilly Wolf. That'll work.
Dude, this thing, I'm going to put this link in the chat, in the regular chat here, right? This thing came up in my feed last night. I don't watch this guy. I don't know why it came up, but I watched it anyway. But holy crap, is it crazy the way these kids are, what they're doing these days. It's wild.
All right, let's check it out.
Did you see they had shootings? They had a couple shootings in New York on the car people at a car show in New
Oh
York.
yeah, wasn't there another
see
one
that.
where they was doing a tree lighting or some shit like that too?
Yeah,
Yeah, the mall. Yeah.
freaking
Well,
insanity.
Yeah, I mean, look, man. There's a lot of crazy going on right now. There really
I'm
is.
glad I'm up here in the sticks.
Oh, do you feel much better? You have people like Tatum in.
I need to get back in the sticks.
Yeah,
At least I'm close enough to the.
Oh yeah, let me play this real quick first. This
It's the live free or die state.
This is crazy. Because remember Patel said that they're not. He's no evidence that he was trafficking to anybody or anything like that. Check this out.
You replied, according to the transcript, there is no credible information that he trafficked them to anyone else. According to victims who cooperated with the FBI in that investigation, these documents in FBI possession, your possession, detail at least 20 men, including Mr. Jess Staley, CEO of Barclays Bank, who Jeffrey Epstein trafficked victims to. That list also includes at least 19 other individuals, one Hollywood producer worth a few $100 million, one royal prince, one high-profile individual in the music industry, one very prominent banker, one high-profile government official, one high-profile former politician, one owner of a car company in Italy, one rock star, one magician, at least 6 billionaires, including a billionaire from Canada. You replied, according to the transcript.
That magician. He mentioned a magician.
I was just going to say what a stain on magicians that guy is now.
But you know who that is, don't you?
DB?
David Copperfield.
Think so?
Yeah. I read the article already. Yeah, it's Copperfield.
Dirty David.
His greatest trick ever.
Make Liberty disappear.
He had a standing show going in Vegas for years. I don't know. Maybe you may still have it going.
No, I don't think so.
Because it was at the MGM.
Yeah.
Didn't they have the other guy there? His head got bit by a tiger.
Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. Where the fuck were they? Caesars? I think they were. And then Britney Spears had a thing going on there too, and I think she was playing it. I can't remember what casino that was.
They're all gone now, so I've given with the times.
Yeah. Dino and Sammy
I don't know
and
which ones are there either.
Oh, Chris Angel. We went and saw Chris Angel at the Luxor.
Did you know that? So that sphere thing, right, that they had out there, that thing is probably not long for this world either, because it's losing. They're building another one, and I want to say Dubai, but anyway, they're losing money on that thing like crazy because they're not filling it up because the entertainment's on the outside of it, right? So people are just driving by taking pictures, and they're not actually going to pay for the shows.
It's outrageously expensive.
Yeah, and then I was watching a thing about it, and it costs like $100 million a month, or not $100 million, like $1 million a month for the electric bill just to upkeep it, because you got all those projectors and stuff to do all that. And then I guess that they're always constantly breaking down the upkeep on
We
it.
wanted to buy a ticket. We wanted to see the inside of it, and it was like I forget what it was. It was like $150 a ticket or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck all that, man. And I got up close to it and got like video of how it works with the little lights and shit.
And that's all you need. So nobody's paying to go see it. They're just taking pictures of it.
I watched them build the base of it. I was in Vegas at the time when they were laying the foundations for the thing. I wonder what it was. Nobody told me what they were making. It was a big round bowl looking thing they had in the middle of the square. I'm like, okay, I didn't know what it was.
When they put the top on the thing, it was this structure that tied it all together. They had to bring in a crane that had to be assembled by a crane. Yeah, no shit. It was like really expensive. And
how did they do it with Coriolis?
Oh my god! There's people. I was laughing at somebody on Facebook, and he says, "Oh, well, the Coriolis is what causes hurricanes." I'm going, wait a second. You actually believe that hurricanes are caused by the Earth spinning? He says, yes. And I said, but I thought the air moves along with the earth. It doesn't sound like that's happening right there. What's going on? Is the air actually, is it moving with the earth? How did rotation of the earth cause wind to change? What
Gravity.
mechanism was that? Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Gravity. Stupid fuckers. I swear to God. I get so sick of these people.
So think about you putting a radio tower up, and if the ground was spinning, you would see that antenna bowed over as that thing would start. Think about the guy wires. They would have to put extra guy wires on one side because of the extra force of it wanting to pull that thing backwards. So, I mean, think about all the physicality of it that you don't see.
Yeah. It's nonsense, man. Everything would be leaning to a point at some point in the rotation, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it sure would.
And it had to be pulled to the center of the earth. It's an equal balance that it's a dance of gravity, I guess. And gravity is real specific. It likes to grab a hold of everything differently. It knows
Except
what
butterflies and birds.
Yeah, and don't forget, there's more than that. I'm pretty sure of kites. Let's see, there's a couple other things I can think of.
Did you guys hear about this political action committee that's being made up in response to APAC? It's called ASAPAC. Anti-Zionist America Public Affairs Committee.
Yeah, that's another waste of money.
Yeah, there you go. I'll get some alphabet names, and we can go make some money too if you want.
Just some more special interest. That's all that is. It's just another way so they can have the.
Sounds like a pharmaceutical pill or something.
I was just going to say that. It sounds like something Big Pharma would sell you.
Yeah.
Be right back. I got to take my Azzy pack.
Side effects include brain damage, death, anal prolapse. It's like, what?
Right.
Say it real soft.
That's it, really?
Just anal prolapse and death? Oh, I'm in.
Make sure you get your Norolax to reduce the side effects of your Azapac.
Yeah.
Man, you forgot the inflection there.
I have an ongoing prescription to fuck it all.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck it all saves all your problems, man.
Well, you solved it. That's because you don't take care of yourself having that CRS.
Yeah, I can't remember shit. That's all right. You know what I've discovered over the years is that there's a lot of shit that ain't worth fucking remembering. You know what I'm saying?
You need to take a brain with that.
You got to do it like 2 times, D-man. Really?
Really, Sov? Really? That's just what you're doing now? Go ahead, right to insults, huh, Sov? See how you are? Are you scared?
You see what he's doing?
It's kind of a shame that my audience decided for him to not come back anymore.
I miss it.
There's always a redemption arc.
Except
there won't be.
It's out of my control. You see, it's out of my control.
It's Return
like of the Wesley.
Thumbs up or thumbs down.
That's right. The audience decided, and you were weighed, measured, and found wanting.
I watched it the morning after. I was pissing myself. It was brilliant. And you changed your picture to him as well.
I know, that was funny. Yeah, this is. We ain't gonna watch this.
The internet.
It's too much. It's too much. But yeah, they got an anti-Zionist bullshit thing going on now.
Oh, nice. So we got an enemy to go along with the enemy.
Yeah.
Now you're fighting 2 groups.
Yeah.
You're gonna have cowboys. You got to have Indians, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just
now you have cowboys and Indians and more Indians.
You got enough time. You got enough.
Did you guys see Vance? JD Vance. He was he gave Thanksgiving remarks to these troops, and this is fucked up what he said. He said, "Be honest with yourself. Who really likes turkey?" This is crazy. Watch this.
That is a uniquely American thing. That's why, for example, we have, turkey. Think about turkey. Who really likes? Be honest with yourself. Who really likes turkey? You're all full of shit. Everybody who raised your hands. I know Think about it. And here's how I know that every single one of you who raised your hand is lying to me. How many times do you roast an 18-pound turkey just randomly? Just, a nice summer afternoon, we're going to go get an 18-pound turkey. Nobody does it because turkey doesn't actually taste that good. But on Thanksgiving, on the most American holiday, I got a fan over here. On the most American holiday, we're going to cook a turkey, by God, because that's what Americans do. We cook this gigantic American bird, and we do all kinds of crazy things to make it taste good. I talked to a soldier today who she said she's going to deep fry a turkey, and I'm actually going to deep fry a turkey myself tomorrow. And look, here's the thing. If you've got to deep fry something to make it taste good, it probably isn't that good. That's a pretty good rule of thumb when it comes to food. Chicken is good all the time. Chicken is good when you deep fry it, but it's also good outside of it. But here's the thing about Thanksgiving. It is so American because at the heart of it is the spirit of gratitude.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. That was some ADHD friggin' ranting.
Well, he was dipping into that dark meat, and then he started trying in some of that white meat, and now he wants to go
he's
back.
got that Eric. She come out there looking like Sandra from Grease. You better shape up, right? Got that tight ass leather pants. Come here, look, read my lips.
But then he found out that the white meat was all dry, not as juicy. And there ain't no going back. Now he's
Dry with man hands.
Oh yeah, she does kind of have man hands, don't she? Yeah, she does.
That's why she wears all those gaudy rings to cover up all the veiny man hands.
So this is pretty good. Here's Peter Griffin to tell you what just recently happened over in Lebanon.
All right, fellas. Israel just said, you know what? Screw international law, and started building an actual wall inside Lebanon. Not on the border. Inside Lebanese land.
Yep, they basically woke up and said, what if we just annex a strip of Lebanon real quick? No permission, no agreement, no UN approval, just straight up move the fence up a little.
And the wildest part, they did it during an active ceasefire negotiation, knowing damn well it's a giant middle finger to the entire international community.
Lebanon's army already released photos showing Israeli bulldozers digging dozens of meters past the blue line, the UN-recognized frontier, and the UN peacekeepers are like, hi? This is literally illegal?
Israel's response, we don't care. That's it. That's the whole policy. Diplomacy who? Sovereignty where?
And, bro, Israel is framing it as a security barrier. Security from what? The land you just stole?
Exactly. Imagine if Canada built a wall 40 meters into the U.S. and said, relax, guys, it's for safety. America would start World War IX.
And here's what pisses me off. Western governments are pretending like it's not happening. But this is how annexation starts. Move the wall a little, force the world to accept it, then say it's been ours the whole time.
And if you're watching this thinking, oh, that's just a wall, no. This is a military incursion, a violation of sovereignty, and an escalation that could drag the whole region into a firestorm.
Israel is literally daring Lebanon to react. They want Hezbollah to respond so they can justify another invasion. Same playbook, same pattern.
And once again, social media is the only reason you even know this happened. No U.S. outlet is running it front page. No prime minister is condemning it. It's just us yelling into the digital void trying to wake people up.
So yeah, if you think this is just a fence, remember, this is how occupations expand. This is how borders get erased. This is how wars start.
Stay loud. Stay aware. And if you want to follow the deep dives, join the Reddit, r/NSLHQ, and follow the YouTube at NotSoLegal_off. We're taking this way more seriously now. Someone has to.
Well, the Greater Israel thing is looking more and more probable, isn't it?
Yep, sure is.
They got a whole IDF unit that their patch is the Greater Israel Project.
Yep.
Holy shit.
The Greater Trump Plaza.
Yeah. Don't forget, we got a dance hall we can go to. Big Golden Palace.
The Gosma Hall.
That's
Nice.
fucked. I am so sick. Listen, I spent so much time on here on X blocking anybody that had a fucking Israeli flag in their goddamn bio. If it came up on my For You page, I was like, nope, gone. Nope, gone. Nope, gone. It's all I was getting was shit. Oh, you should stand with Israel. Pray for Israel. Blah, 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 blah.
Send me $7,000.
Poot. Yes. Where's my $1,000 at, Party Poet? Get that money, Jimmy.
Yeah, right.
Motherfucker, man.
Spread the wealth. It's the holiday season.
I mean, I felt kind of bad for having to just kind of like, okay, look, and it's like that anytime I have a pushy salesman.
Right.
Look, I'm not fucking interested, man. Okay, I don't want this to do this thing, man. And mainly because you want me to do it so fucking bad.
I think it's a frame job.
Yeah, it's all free, but you got to pay $90.
Yeah. I just can't, whatever, man.
I don't know. He always talks about the same thing every time, no matter where he's at. Actually,
You see, I was unaware of him going on other people's shows and shit
I was
like
too
that.
until somebody brought it up to me.
See,
well,
yeah, I didn't know anything about him going.
It's been going on for years too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, how long ago was that fucking video? It's a few years old that he's got. It's the only video on his whole fucking page.
So you should be set. Just walk off into the distance, and you're good to go. Why do you need to come try and talk us all into it?
Exactly. It's like that's what I'm going. I'm like, what's in it for you? Why is this so important for you that I do this?
Yeah.
I think you're reading in between the lines, Saul, too much. You should just sit back and just let it happen.
That should be anybody's natural reaction. If somebody's pushing everything on you, what's in it for you, buddy?
Yeah. He had a $50 limit on his card. Yeah, no shit, Fuzzy. It's like,
probably ain't for that reason.
This is gonna be bad, man.
I just heard that Israel now has a database of all the people who have criticized them online. So that's a lot of people. I mean, if we include just like comments of people saying things, like that could very well be millions of people, tens of millions of people, or more. But my question is, what are they going to do with this information? Like, am I screwed? Are we all going to get we're going to get drone striked, or we're going to have fentanyl laced urine?
What's the lower purpose? Well, I love the idea of getting a drone and having light fentanyl laced urine spraying on analysts who tried to screw us. So that's my lower purpose.
Sprayed on us from drones from Alex Karp at Palantir. I just heard that Israel now has a database.
That guy from Palantir should be in freaking jail or in a mental asylum.
Anybody associated with it.
Yep. Well, that's JD Vance's buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. I've changed my name 3 times.
Yep.
Ooh, that's an oldie but a goodie. I wonder if I can keep that. Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna try to copy that. I'll paste it over here.
I think you should. Every time you see JD Vance, you should see Cousin Eddie. Every time.
I'm sorry. That's Ted Cruz for me, man.
Ted Cruz. Yeah, they should wheel Ted Cruz out every week because every time he talks, shit gets worse.
Oh, he's terrible. He's terrible. Oh, if you don't stand with Israel, I can't stand for you. He talks more about Israel than he does Texas.
Yeah,
they all do.
Well, he wants to get us $7,000.
Texas real.
That motherfucker getting a lot of money from APAC.
Yeah, it's a drop in the bucket.
All right, so here's something. This is the thing. I was trying to download this, but something's wrong. It won't come down.
The only other thing that was found was the engine on Murray Street, and the engine on Murray Street has been identified as either a CFM 56. CFM stands for Synecma, or the CF6, which was a 767 engine, which was developed out of the CFM 56. But whichever one it was, the CF6 or the CFM 56, it had to be General Electric. And unfortunately, or fortunately, United Airlines used strictly Pratt & Whitney. So that engine that you see flying off, and that engine they say is from 175, isn't from 175 because the guys whose job was to dump it off there dumped off the wrong engine.
My name's Tom Sullivan. I worked for Controlled Demolition Incorporated, CDI, the top-rated explosives demolition firm in the world, owned by the Loiseau family during the years surrounding 9/11. And I worked for them as an explosives loader for 2.5 years. As an explosives loader, my job was to place explosives in the buildings to prepare them for demolition. There are many steps that you need to take. First off is you have to weaken the building.
Yeah,
To weaken the building, that means.
Did you see that shit running down in the corner? Watch this.
Oh
Yeah, that's the stuff from it cutting the beams.
Yep. See that? That's fucked.
To weaken the building, that means the staircase, all the staircases have to be cut at intervals. The firewalls have to be removed. The elevator shafts have to be cut.
I look down to my right, and the elevators exploded, something out of like a Bruce Willis Die Hard movie. People just come running out of the elevators on fire, fireball. I mean, it was like, what is going on here? There's something's up here. I mean, the plane's up there, now there's fire down here.
Then you have to move to the support columns on the particular load floors. And those are cut by a torch for two reasons. First, to weaken them, and also to allow for charges to be placed onto the structure, onto the columns themselves. And that essentially reduces their strength by about 20%. And even with all of that work being done to weaken this building, it still remains safely standing, so we can continue to work in it. The story that just a few columns can cause a synchronized global collapse, an implosion, is, well, that's just nonsense.
Wow. If you can't see through that much of it to see that was absolutely intentionally done, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and the guy that owned the building got tons of money from the buildings all falling down from insurance. So,
but he tripled it.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to give a shit. So it's insurance fraud on top of it.
Lucky Larry.
Yeah, pull it.
Pull it. Yeah. He said
He was only supposed to be in the building that day, but he had a dentist appointment.
Well, I can guarantee you that practically anybody who considers themselves MAGA believes in it, because it's patriotism to never forget.
You guys want to
Yeah.
see an early Judy Garland? An early
Yeah.
Judy Garland role?
If we must.
Come from the south, from the deep, deep south, where the fields of cotton just die with blight, and the pappy reads Esquire with delight, while my Alabama mammy plays bridge all night. Way down south in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot. Come on, come on, come on, carry me home.
Now, is Judy Garland a racist?
That's a good question.
Yeah, Al Jolson too.
Obviously.
Al Jolson too. You don't forget him. He's a crazy racist.
I mean, come on now. That's classic, though.
Oh, I come from south. Got this.
See, everybody's enjoying it, though. See? Who's this
yeah.
guy? That's fuck. Who's that actor right there? Right
I
here.
can't
This
see
guy.
it.
This guy right here.
He's loving it.
I'm trying to think. I know who that is. Hold on.
South in my mouth. Uncle Tom's Cab's got a new routine. Lights across the ice in the limousine, while Simon Legree shakes his tambourine. Way down south in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot, swing low, sweet chariot.
That guy in the beard there, this guy here is probably going. He told him, he says, "Yeah, you like that?" $20, she's yours, right? You can have her for the night.
This is a real thing. That's Judy Garland.
That's really
Yeah.
Judy Garland. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Early.
never seen that before.
Welcome
No,
to
you
the
probably not many people have. I'm pretty sure they probably don't show this on the afternoon movie. You know?
What I figured as much. I'm surprised it's never really been brought up or anything.
After this, the Al Jolson Marathon.
Yeah, bro. Oh, they're still trying to float this bullshit about the driver shooting Kennedy.
Oh no, really?
Oh, they're bringing that up again.
Yeah.
It's that
I
time.
always want to go to that.
They gotta run these things because all the there's nothing to run before football. They gotta throw some of this crap in there.
I thought it was Jackie herself. You know,
It'll be the same with Charlie Kirk 40 years from now.
he got in a
Wouldn't
DeLorean.
doubt that.
Yeah.
Time and space bending.
Warping.
Charlie Kennedy.
Charlie Kennedy. There you go. I don't know, man. Yeah, what's happening, RG?
Hey,
I was just getting ready to shut her down, my friend.
Oh, were you? Okay. I just wanted to get on and say happy Thanksgiving. If anybody celebrates Turkey Day, happy Turkey Day.
Right back at you, brother.
Look at poor Brian. He don't know what the fuck we're even talking about, man.
I haven't got a clue, pal. To be honest with you, I've not got a clue about what you're talking about.
All right, so sit back and listen to this story. Okay,
Go on, pal.
This is what it's all about. All right. In 1620, some Puritans that had been ousted out of the Netherlands for being Puritans took a ship they got ripped off on, and they headed across to the New World, America. But they kind of they were trying to get to the Virginia colony, but they ended up hitting land in Massachusetts at a place called Plymouth Rock.
Yep.
And the reason that they set land there instead of going all the way to the Virginia colony was because they ran out of beer. No, I know it sounds like they were alcoholics, but no, potable water was hard to keep because still water goes bad. So they would use either wine or beer or ale as their sustenance to drink, because the alcohol would keep microbes and shit like that from forming.
Fermenting.
Yeah. So they ran out of beer and they hit land. So anyway, they were ill-equipped and the winter was coming and they was going to starve to death, and the Indians offered to share their food with them, and they were very thankful that the Indians shared their food with them. And for some reason, now everybody in America eats fucking turkey on a certain day in November, and all the family gets together, and then there's a football game and everybody gets to not have to work. And
so on Christmas Day, do you have turkey again?
Yeah, I'm not having no turkey, man. I went out to fucking Chili's and had baby back ribs tonight.
That sounds delicious, bro. That sounds.
I still got a
yeah.
big portion of it left too, man. I hadn't been long off work before I had to drive all the way to Harrisonburg to meet everybody there, and so I wasn't real, starving or anything like that. I was still okay from lunch, and so I brought a bunch of it home with me. I'm gonna heat it up when I get off here, and I'm gonna eat it.
They also saved a bunch of the. They also saved a bunch of their lives.
Happy what the fuck day to everybody.
Right on, thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
Now, what'd you say, D-Man? I couldn't hear you.
They also saved a bunch of their lives by making pine needle tea, curing scurvy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I believe that's how the Colonel got his 11 herbs and spices too.
Did you know that's why we call British limeys? Did you know
Yeah, because of the limes.
Yeah, I didn't.
Because they found out vitamin C fought scurvy. Scurvy came from a lack of vitamin C from being at sea.
Yep.
And so they found that there was a lot of vitamin C in limes, so they were encouraged to eat limes. Their Navy would eat limes, and that's why they call it.
So what they
lime.
did was they took the water. They took water, fresh water, and they took fresh water and cut pine needles out, pushed pine needles into a jar or bowl or whatever, and then they didn't boil it, but they steeped it. They would heat the water up,
Right.
and then they would make them drink the pine needle tea because of the sap, and that would help cure this. What do you call it? That's what I learned.
That's a it's funny you say that, because I seen the dude the other day. He had like mason jars, and he would stuff pine needles in the mason jar, put a bunch of sugar and then water in it, and seal it up really tight. And he would shake it really, 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 really hard, and then I guess over, I think he said 2 weeks, right about 2 weeks, you uncork it and drink it, and he said it tastes just like
it's like drinking
Sprite,
soda.
except
It's a little-
it had pine needle advantages to it.
Yeah, I make it from time to time. You can't use any old pine needles either. Some are poisonous, but
yeah,
but yeah,
I have
you can make
gotta have the Georgia
pine needle pine needle soda.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try that. Hey, and I got one question, guys. D-Man, I've seen Appreciation Week. Can I ask what we're celebrating here?
I have no clue. I don't know.
I have no
This
clue.
this was Roger's idea. I have no clue.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's funny.
I'm just going along with it. It's like Shock Week.
I'll probably after I eat some ribs, I'll probably come on here and shit, see what's going on.
Are you doing the show, Roger?
Yeah, I'll be starting here in about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, about 30 minutes. That's about the amount of time I need.
Roger, can you do anything other than restream? Like, because I can never. Every time I come on to hang out and talk, like, I got my restream.
Yeah, it kicks you.
Yeah, it kicks me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've done StreamYard. It's just it's been a while since I've done it. I'm so used to Restream. It's just like a go-to for me for some reason. But I
think better.
Okay, I got you. Well,
all right,
maybe I'll try again tonight, but we'll see. But
let me go so I can charge this up. I'll see you guys in a while.
All right,
all right, brother.
Good to see everybody. Happy Tea Day.
Happy birthday, D-Man. Yeah, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I'll accept the award.
All right.
Right.
I got to get a trophy made now.
Wow.
Yeah, get him a Golden Glove award or something.
Yeah.
Or Oscar.
Wow, this is crazy. He must have shot him right there, fucking downtown, man.
For the year award.
There you
go. He's. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you're all right. You're all right. I was just looking at something. What is this?
I'm trying to think of trying to think of an award for D-Man. If he's not listening now, maybe we can give him something funny. Something gag. Gag a reel or something. Something
It's
cool.
been rare that I've had somebody in my show that's always on point with the topic. So
there you go.
He's good.
Right on.
I've had to deal with Cookie Monster for like 7. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on with Cookie Monster? What happened
No,
there?
dude. When he starts getting into his rants, he'll just talk over everything, and he doesn't hit the topic. He just everywhere. People like listening to his rants, and they love it. But
Jesus Christ! All right, wow. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here and give Roger time to get set up and shit, and then that way I can have some ribs and then come back, and I'll be on. I'll try to pop over onto Roger's show here.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, man, that ought to be a lot of fun. The link's down in the chat. Let me grab it and put it over in the Rumble side too. I got some people. We got Big Buddy Bob over there, and I think that's all I can see.
Spurby, good Roger. You're gonna have a lot of eyes on you tonight.
All right, so let me see.
No pressure.
Where is there it is. Let me put this link over in the Rumble side in the chat for anybody that wants to go over from there to Rogers. He'll be starting up in about a half hour or so. I want to thank everybody for coming up. It was kind of fun. I had a good time. I hope everybody else did too. We got into some stuff and then just kind of rambled and freestyle. That's what we like to do. And So yeah, thanks to everybody who showed up tonight in the chat too. It looked like y'all had a good time in there too. I don't know why Sean Hawkins didn't go ahead and just come up and prove his globe. He seems very adamant about it, and he likes to call me a coward. But when he does, I invite him to come and prove his globe, and he doesn't take me up on it. So what does that say? It says projection.
It says Sean don't know his shit. I'm joking. All right. Appreciate you, Saul. I'm gonna jump off, man. Y'all have a good
All right,
night.
guys. All right, guys. As we always like to say, don't forget, Lord loves a working man. Don't ever, never, never trust Whitey. See your doctor and get rid of him because he'll probably kill you. If you heard the shot, probably wasn't meant for you. We'll see you next time on Sovereign Soul Unchained.